Hello? Hello? Fuck, I don't know what I did with my controller. Oh, I found it. I found it. It is me, the frog man, and it's my birthday. It's my birthday. I am now too old. I'm too old. It is time to die. Fuck. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Hello, chat. I know, dude. It is ultimate unk status. It's over. It's over. I'm old now. I'm old. Yeah, game of the year, you think so? I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Unk. Unk, unk, unk. Unk, unk, unk. At a certain age, it's just over forever. And I'm pushing 80. I'm pushing 80. I'm basically 800 years old, right? Because if you think about it, late 20s, basically 30, right? If you're in your late 20s, you're basically 30. And if you're basically 30, you might as well be 50, right? And then 50 is only 10 years away from 60, so you're basically 60. And 60-year-old, you're elderly. That's just all of elderly, so you might as well be 100. And if you're 100, you're basically dead. So it's over, is what I'm trying to say. It's over. It's over. Would Kobe give me for my birthday? I got a Funko Pop. I didn't ask for a Funko Pop, but I got a Funko Pop. It's a Funko RuneScape dragon. Actually, I think it's a U2's. Yeah, it's U2's. He gave me a Funko U2's dragon for my birthday. My birthday. Tell him to apologize. I don't think so. Watch Fish Tank? No, I've never seen any of the Fish Tank. I also got shirts. He also gave me RuneScape shirts. For my birthday. Birthday. Oh my god, a Pokédex. If you pet a Ditto, would it be like Dewey? Would parts of him stick to your hand? Oh, I didn't even know you could pick a gender. You're always just an amorphous blob creature. Yeah, that looks the same. That doesn't even look different. It's so wholesome. Should I be black? Or should I stay Ditto colored? Those are the only two options. Is either 10 shades lighter than Thomas or stay Ditto colored. Debben, you're... Oh, actually, I can be darker. So this is like 12 shade... Or if this is 10 shades darker than Thomas, this is, I don't know, like 8, maybe 9 shades lighter than Thomas. I think I'll stay Ditto colored, though. Yeah, Thomas is the color of a black hole, a deep abyss of some kind. Is it truly my birthday? It is my birthday. Happy birthday. Yeah, they really made the Ditto human a creature. Name I can't say. Thanks for $2. Happy birthday, Debben. That's me. Thank you. It is my birthday. Oh my god, what in the world is a human doing? I didn't think there was any left. Well, we all died? Damn, this is dark. Sure am. Really? Does this look like a person to you? Like, even... Are you a Ditto? Aw, they caught me already. They caught me already. Raining Terror, thanks for the $2. Happy birthday, and here's some shekels. Thank you. Thank you. It is my birthday. Oh my god, I can look around in this game. I love Minecraft. It is your best friend's birthday. Aren't you excited? Oh my god. It's kind of junky. Fuck you. Oh, he just agrees with me? That's brutal. He should at least defend the Pokédex's honor. Online whiskey consultant, thanks for the 6 months. Giga Unk status achieved. It's true. Yeah, I'm ultra Giga Unk. It's over. Oh, fuck. Should I be reading this? I don't really want to. I feel like it's not particularly important. Yeah, sure. Yes, yeah, this is made by the same people as Dragon Quest Builders. It's basically the same thing. I will be Frog. Simply easier. Frogmire's too many letters. DBZ Ryan, thanks for the $5. Happy Unk birthday to my favorite Goldstein. At least I'm your favorite. It is, dude, Unk. I feel like Unk occurs younger and younger at this point, but I do feel Unk. I feel Unk. Whenever I hear any Gen Alpha speak, I want to throw up. I want to vomit. Rasgurmy, thanks for the $10. Happy birthday to our favorite Israel flag. That's. Can you not say Jew? I think it's funny. Oh shit! You can become a. Can I just hide in the corner for the rest of the game? Is it? That's dude. This isn't even a run. I'm moving slower. Anyway, what am I doing? I assume I'm following the giant pedophile. Villist, thanks for the 10 gift memberships sent. I like how you don't even get a message with that. That's brutal. Thanks. Minic P7J, thanks for the $1.99. I ain't giving you the 1 cent. I won't say $2. You can't make me. Jew, so you can say it. My best friend is a juice. That's. I've been squeezed dry. It's over. Happy 40th, yeah. But I've already you missed my explanation. But I'm basically dead. I'm the age of death. If you want to be generous, I'm around 100 physical age. Because, you know, late 20s is basically 30s, and 30s is basically 50, and 50 might as well be 60, and 60 is elderly, and if you're elderly, you're basically 100, and if you're 100, you're basically dead. So I am now dead, is what I'm trying to say. He's all dried up. Me too, Squirtle. Me too. You can't put certain words in a sentence. Okay, so yeah, so you can say Jew, you can't put it in a sentence. No sentence. Maybe can you say just maybe Jews rock? You could say that. Them on my work. Should I have been reading? I think I should have been reading. Babu Gade, thanks for the $10. Oi mate, wait, fuck. Oi mate, I'm gay. Oi mate, I'm gay. Also birthday. I swear in my head it sounds perfect. I swear if you, I don't have any water. Am I supposed to be pissing on the fucking Squirtle? Tell me what to do. Obese man, tell me what to do. If a Pokemon looks like I want to tell you something, try talk. All right, I tried. Okay, so I have to find another Squirtle. Incredible. Jimmy Cougar, thanks for the $2. Dig the hole in the backyard, lay down, and wait. Soon. Soon, TM. Oh, shit. I've gained my Squirtle powers. Can I leave him for dead now? I've already gained everything I need from this creature. He can now become soil. Take my vomit. Take my vomit. Oi, mate, I'm gay. Oi. I don't think that... It's not even close, dude. It's not even close to a British accent. I owe you my life. Accurate British sound. Yes, yes, yes. Shoots water. Incredible. Is this better than RuneScape? I don't know. I haven't played it yet. Bro, I've been killing terror birds. Terror birds in RuneScape. And it's torture. It's torture. You do not kill them very fast. And you have to kill so many. So many. Fascinating. Oh my god. Are you telling me I could save the world? It's currently a wasteland and I could make it all green. Like my pea. Green. Alright, is this what we have to do for the next 6 hours? I'm going to make everything will be green. God, this is gonna take a long time. Especially with how inefficiently I'm doing this. Dude, this is fertile. Now it really is RuneScape. Temu Mystery Dungeon? Dude, I wish. Temu Mystery Dungeon is the Monster Girl Mystery Dungeon game. Oh shit, I did it. I love gameplay. Yeah, this is actually better than Mystery Dungeon. It's not Temu Mystery Dungeon. It's supposedly better. Okay. Details. Tall grass. Incredible. Back in the day, there was grass. You're a fucking grass type, you piece of shit. You should be able to do this. Arrange tall grass, tree, rocks, and furniture in the right combination to create a Pokemon habitat. Okay. Happy birthday. It's my birthday. What? What do you want, whore? Hold Y to pull. Fuck. I don't know what I just did. I do not remember the controls on a Pokemon. I'm Kirbying. Huh? Is someone there? Who do you think is there, whore? Thoughts on the Valkyria profile games? I don't know. I'm not a big fan of XCOM likes where you miss 900 times in a row. Or at least ones that you can't cheat it. It hurts my soul. I hate RNG, which is funny coming from a person who plays RuneScape, but I do. Yeah, you are just basically Kirby. This is Kirby for autistic people, and Kirby was already for autistic people. Huh? Is someone there? I guess this is what I was supposed to be doing rather than watering everything. It's a Bulbasaur. I love Gen 1. I was definitely alive when that came out. Still less repetitive than ZA. It's definitely a lot less painful. Definitely a lot less painful. Ever since I met you. Bro, the Squirtle's right outside, dude. You could have just walked out of your dungeon. Fuck, I can't see what that is. I'm looking through the same... Okay, it's just saying... That's all. I'm looking through the same screen you guys are. The graphics are better, and that's brutal. Try talking to them, but what if I don't want to? Give me this fucking turnip. Alright, never mind. I want a turnip. Ugh, fuck. We all know how to get Vaporeon. What, through cum? Through cum? Is that what you're implying? I don't think so. I don't think they'd put that in the baby game. Nick called this Cocoa Melon for adults, but I don't know if this was intended for adults. Leafage, incredible. This is vile. I do not like what that looks like. This is a demonic creature of some sort. Do you think the game is good so far? Well, I haven't even made it We're like 5 minutes in, so I don't know if my opinion really means anything. Oh my god, a text. I'm gonna answer it on stream. No one can stop me. It was nothing important, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately. What purpose did this serve? What do I gain from doing this? Hey Ditto. Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Sure, dog. What am I gonna do about it? Thanks. Can I say no? To be like, fuck off. This is my grass, you shit. You little fuck. I'm your dude, it's a chat member. Fucking Bulbasaur's in the chat. It's my best friend. Have this leaf. Yeah. He's easy to please. Have this garbage I found on the ground. Congratulations, Bulbasquire. All right, am I done here? Have I completed the tutorial? Only there was a move that could cut it. I don't think I have one of those yet. What do you mean? How much more could they need from me? Oh, he has a present for me. Come, large obese man. Give me my birthday present. It's my birthday. You have to give me a birthday present. That's me, dude! Dog, this game really is me. I'd resign myself to being alone in this world forever. Based. Oh no. You know, you could have just gone outside, friend. I guess so could all of we. I can't carry that. It's a chair. He's giving me a chair. All right, thank you. I just ate the chair. Incredible. Yeah, here you go. Have your chair back. Should have said heh heh. My bad, dog. My bad. Fake fan schizoid, thanks for the 8 months. Happy birthday, Debben. Have you hit the wall yet? I crashed, dog. I haven't hit the wall. I fucking exploded onto it. I'm but goo. I am but a flesh and goo upon the wall. No. I don't need tools. All right, fine. I always pick the bottom choice because they expect you to pick the top. That's what they think. But I won't. All right. Yes. I'll follow you, hopefully to my own death. Did I like break his pathing? All right. What could this be? Have I been to the Wailing Wall? No. I'll be dead. I'll be long dead before I ever arrive in the Middle East. There's no amount of money that would get me over there. No amount. I'm not one of your whores who pooped on in Dubai or whatever. I ain't going over there. Oh my god, I got some DIY recipes. Chair, fire. I need stone. This really is Minecraft. I love Minecraft. You thought I already lived in Israel? My bad. No, Mossad gives me calls. They call me on my telephone. That's how we're in contact. How am I enjoying it so far? I haven't really done anything yet. I'm still in the tutorial. What is it? It's a fire, Bulbasaur. Have you tried stepping into it? I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Press X to open your... Well, I guess the chair's mine now. Fuck. Alright. Goddamn. I am the mastermind behind the Iran Israel war. I'm not sure why you can't say Iran, but that was me. They got too uppity, chat. They got too uppity, so I had to do it to them. How'd you forget about Tanga growth? I love Tanga growth. He's a big fat guy with tendrils. What is this? Oh, there's a Charmander? How do I get him, huh? New Pokemon won't appear in a habitat that already has an occupant. I see. I see. Unlike the real world, they don't allow roommates here. I did it. I'm a god. Bring me the fire lizard. Please? Oh. Uh-oh. What do you mean, uh-oh? Okay. That's quite the introduction. Don't touch my tail. Okay. I won't. I promise. I won't. Where'd he come from? He spawned from the ether. We tore him from the ground like a turnip. That is, this game is, new Pokemon lore. You can get Pokemon to follow you by pressing up, okay? Alright. Come, slave. Go. Thank you. They're like Pikmin. Pokemon are like Pikmin. They're birthed from the ground, but you have to pull them up. Is the game any good? I don't know. I don't know. We're in the tutorial. And tutorials are never good. They're never good. Yeah. Where are they now? Where are they? Yeah, let's see. They have a theory. Start creating some comfortable habits. Oh, okay. All right. So we have to birth humans from the soil like turnips as well. I don't think that's true. I think they're dead. They I was about to say something bad. There are no more humans, is the point. Total human death. Total human death. The Final Fantasy 12 tutorial? I've never played Final Fantasy 12. Well, yeah. They really need to cut it out with the dialogue choices in everything. We know they don't do anything. I don't care. I don't care. Pokemon with the burn special, you can set fire to flammable adjuncts, press to see the specialties of certain Pokemon. Okay. Request. Follow. Alright. Dude, I know. I'm getting real excited for what is almost certainly going to be a environmental message. You know, it's gonna be like us humans, we let the world go to waste with pollution or whatever. And now we can't live on the planet no mo's. Is there a Pokemon version of China where they just like dump liquid plastic into the ocean for fun? I don't think so. I blame the mucks. Total muck death. Oh no. Yes. I will save the environment by following my machine overlord. What? Try to complete some of the available challenges. Okay, I'll do my best. I'll do my best, obesity lord. Water trees. What is this? Find new Pokemon. Gather sticks. Yeah, I'll gather some sticks for you. Oh, I don't even... Oh, that's brutal. I make dead grass if it hasn't been watered. Fuck. There we go. What is this? What is this rainbow spot? You found a trace of a Pokemon. All right. I'll do my best. Dude, I'll let you in on a secret, Mondo. You don't need an N-word pass. They can't stop you. They can't. They don't have the ability. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Now, on stream, no amount of pass will help anyway. Oh my god, a Pokeball. I got a pinwheel. Happy birthday. Thank you, Dr. Moldberg. I keep losing my hat. If I move too much, I lose my hat. Make an exercise resting spot. All right, dog. Need to water more trees and collect more sticks. Is it Women's Month? Is that what March is? I don't think so. First of all, they don't deserve a month. They haven't earned it. But if it was, I don't think it's March. Isn't it? First of all, do they even get a month? I know there's a gay month. Is there a woman month? I thought they got a day. There's a woman day. They don't get a whole month. They haven't earned it. Void month. Hello. Yes. Yes? They didn't answer any, just yes. I asked like 5 questions. Which one is true? Is it Woman History Month? Is it Black History Month? No, that's February. Is it Gay Month? I don't remember which one's Gay Month. Selection of Pokemon greetings. Okay. It's Single Mother's Pride Month. That makes sense. That sounds true. You have noticed that all the single mothers, their children don't look the same as them. It's really weird. I wonder how that happens. Women's History Month, celebrated annually in March, honors the vital contribution of women to American history, society, and culture. Okay, so it is Woman History Month. Damn. All right, what's some woman history? My favorite woman history, this is a big one. It always makes me laugh. So you think, right? So supposedly the dishwasher, oh, I need a tree and oh, I can make this one. So supposedly the dishwasher was invented by a woman, right? And you think that's like a funny, like, haha, dishwasher invents dishwasher, right? Well, so I'm like, that's kind of funny, but let me look into this just for the fuck of it. I don't know, I'm bored. And if they even say this on the Wikipedia page, they say this wherever you look it up, right? That it's a name, they'll say the name of the woman who invented the dishwasher. And then they say, with the help of unnamed engineer, right? So if you want to find out, so I'm like reading into this, I'm like, okay, wait. So what's her qualifications, right? So maybe it was 2 engineers who worked together and, you know, she just got all the credit for whatever reason. And it's male engineer, you know, one unnamed male engineer, right? No, the woman had no qualifications whatsoever. So it was random housewife and then unnamed engineer together invented the dishwasher. Who do you think actually invented it? I mean, just you know, as a guess, you know, if you had to do probability, who do you think invented the dishwasher? Do you think it was, you know, woman with no qualifications whatsoever, housewife, or engineer? I don't know, dog. I don't know. My noggin, it's jogging. My noggin's jogging. Also, why do I not get a Scyther? I did the right thing. I should be able to pull him out of the ground like a fucking turnip. but he's not here. I'm upset now. Can you eat birthday cakes? I mean, yeah, I could. I don't have mold. No more mold. Mold is gone. I can eat. But I didn't get a birthday cake, no. But I could. Anyway. Off I go into the land of lag. You have to go and come back? Okay. Off I go then. 5 leaves? I can give this to, Bulbasaur. Chocolate banana cake is the best. I've never been that much of a cake guy. As a kid, I always had cookie cake. Which what that was basically just a giant cookie. It's like if, you know, rather than making a bunch of little cookies out of the cookie dough, you just made one giant one, and then you call it cookie cake. I always preferred that to actual cake. Did I get any present? Yeah, Kobe gave me a fucking... I got RuneScape Funko Pop. Yay, RuneScape Funko Pop. And some t-shirts. What's my favorite sugar slop? I need one more stick. In the modern era, so now it's like Life cereal. I'll eat a lot of Life cereal. But back in the day when I actually ate sugary stuff, probably just cookies, like Chips Ahoy cookies or something. I remember really liking Flintstones, Pebbles, Fruity Pebbles. That was great. Has Thomas done anything? Thomas has never done anything for anyone ever. He's pure evil. He's a creature of hate. He said happy birthday, though, so that was nice. You'd spend life coins at the shop. Try opening up the shop right now. Okay. I should do another girl game stream? Yeah, I could. That was torture, though. That was brutal. Use them to make life more comfortable for you and your Pokemon. Keep on living the best Poke life. Okay. Nick? Nick said happy birthday. If I had to pick between the 3, muffin, pancake, or carrot cake, that's like weirdly specific. I mean, nowadays it would probably be pancake, but blueberry muffins, that's peak. Blueberry muffin is peak. Please show dog. Dog isn't here. Dog is, I don't know, doing something. Hiding somewhere. Kobe,
all right, hold on.
What?
I have to say this in my defense. The U2s was just if the shirts didn't fit.
Funko.
I bought 3 shirts, which were from Jagex's store, so I had to pay out the ass for shipping here. The shirts are the actual gift.
I said the shirts.
I know, but you're saying it like this. Oh, and a few shirts, I guess.
Yeah.
What, that's
I don't
the
know.
main gift.
Okay, so
the Funky
so
Pop,
it's shorts
the Funky Pop is
and
like
Funko Pop, I guess. I don't know.
I guess
This is
I'll
the only
like
one I
that.
have on me. It's the only one that's in my hits is the Funko Pop. It's Funko. I don't know. I'm not a big birthday guy anyway. I don't celebrate my birthday for the most part. It's fine. I don't have any sort of animosity. I think it's a fine birthday gift to get a Funko Pop and shirts. How do I get to my shit? I don't remember. He seems so angry, that guy. I don't know who he is, but he's very angry. I don't know who made him so mad. T-shirts and plastic figure, it's over. I wanted socks. No one got me socks. I wanted socks, and no one got me them.
Do these only children, have they ever bought a gift before?
What do you mean?
Like, what, you're a 27-year-old man. What the? Am I supposed to buy you a car? Like, what the fuck?
What do you mean? You're supposed to get me 2 Funko Pops. You only got me 1. No. I don't know. Kobe's fine. I think it's a fine gift. It's fine. It's not. I don't need any other gifts.
What are you hiding, dog? You want to see Sam?
Oh, yeah.
She was hiding. I don't know where she was.
Look, you want to see me spawn a Pokemon into the earth? I did it. I pulled him out like a turnip. Where's Sam? Where'd she go? Yay, Sam. Look at how cute this fucking dog is. That's a cute dog. I didn't make my bed today. What are you talking about? You just can't see all the covers, I guess. They're being blocked. This dog's so cute. She's so sad, though. She hates this. She hates this. Here's the other dog. Come here, Soph. No, don't fight. Don't you do it. Don't you fight. Look, there's the other dog. Oh, she had the birthday hat for like a second. For just 1 second, she had the birthday hat, and that was cute. And we all enjoyed it. We all enjoyed it when the dog had the birthday hat. The Grizz, thanks to $10. Happy B-Day. Finally built my full clan on Monster Girls in the Mysterious Adventure. The Wolf Girl was my favorite. Called her Lupus Regina. Which one? Was it the first game or the second game? I still haven't, I need to get back to the second game, but I finished the first one all the way through. Scyther, give me your powers. Whoa, what the fuck? This piece of shit. He just stacked me. I need to beat his ass. If you bring me some sturdy sticks, I'll show you my... All right, here we go. Now we can get his weapons, and we'll kill him. We'll kill him for his crimes of daring to assault me, the Gooman. Soph will let you put hats on her. It's just, she'll be sad. She'll be real sad. She, like, even looks at you like she's sad. It's sad. What do you mean? I like I like Mystery Dungeon games. I just don't like the Sheeran the Wanderer games. Because they're kind of, I don't know, they're just kind of lame. Like, I don't know any other way to describe it. They're too simple, maybe. They need something else. They need spice of some kind. I can now cut. Can I beat his ass? Yeah. Get fucked, pussy. He's flying now. He dodged my attack. Yeah, I never, I watched a little bit of Overlord. So I did not get the reference. Do I get the power to beat my wife? That's that's the Hitmon. Dude, the more I look at Hitmonchan, the more fucked of a creature he looks like. Shitmonchan. It's like a dude in a dress. Like, that is not a fighter outfit. That's a dress with giant shoulder pads. God truly hated this creature. He was born with that upon his flesh. That's part of his skin. Anyway, Philip over crevices, thanks for the $10. Happy birthday. I'll send you a Fuda girlfriend as a present. I don't want that. Thomas can sit in the chair and watch. Just make sure your alleged brother doesn't find out, because he will steal your gift. He would. He would. I think that'd be a better gift for him, though. Yeah, Kobe, oh, shit. I almost killed my... I can do a fucking dance? Let me do a Fortnite dance. These are lame as fuck. I can hit him with one of these. I don't know. Give me a Fortnite dance, dude. I love Fortnite. I'm a big Fortnite guy. You can play as Godzilla in wearing Yeezys. Can't do that in this game. Can't shoot someone as Godzilla wearing Yeezys. All right, what am I... Am I done with the challenges? You can improve by just the environment. I won't do that. I won't. I won't. Alright, never mind. I guess I have to. Pain. People said this was good. Yeah, it's starting to lose me. I think Nick was right that it's Cocoa Melon for adults, except not Cocoa Melon. I think it's just Cocoa Melon. I don't. It's losing me. This is clearly a this is a white woman game. Packing tips rookie. Increase. Yeah. I'm down for that. Give me more items. Neat. What is this? What am I looking at? I have to move my camera. Large mirror. I'll buy a large mirror. Chat. I need more V-Bucks, dude, so I can buy the Hatsune Miku skin. But I don't have enough V-Bucks. And I'm already in trouble for stealing mom's credit card, so I can't get any more. Mirror acquired. Change appearance. I can become black now. Nah, I'm staying purple. But I could have. I could have became black. I had the option. I wish I had some. What'd you wish you had some? I wish I had some too, but I ain't got shit. Alright, I need stones. Alright. Sure thing. Oh, I guess I did already have stones. Incredible. Incredible. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Oh shit, I got Rock Smash. It's not dark enough? Yeah, where's the murder? Where's the wife beating? I have the ability. Now I just need a wife. It's just like real life. It's just like real life. I have the ability to beat, but I don't have a wife. Onward. Take me out of this hell. Yes. Go, Ditto. I've discovered mining, I guess? Do these give me resources? They do. I got copper ore. I'm gonna run out of whatever my transform juice is soon. I wanna let me pick that up. There we go. I'm copper ored up. You're racist. I'm not racist. How dare you? How dare you? The mines are calling. I might just as soon as I figure out here, let me waste all of my juice so that I can figure out how to refill it. I assume the game. Nice rock pile. I feel like he's telling me to break this. You don't deserve this. All right. You get tired if you use moves while you're out of PP. Open your bag and eat. Oh, okay. All right. Damn, that actually got me a lot. All right. Time to ruin this thing my supposed friend loves. Yeah, what's nice now, huh? This floating stone? You're admiring the floating stone? Check out this. Yeah, what rock pile, huh? Huh? What rock pile? Better rock and roll, thanks for $5. Happy birthday, Lord Moldmire. Blessed be the frogs, and may the toads spend eternity in anguish and misery. Amen. I agree. I 100% agree. May every unfortunate event that could possibly happen to them. It's really big. I think I can smash it up. There's nothing there. There's nothing there, dog. There's a single floating stone. Want to hit rocks above you, just look up. Okay. Why are you lying to me? Oh, there we go. That wasn't jank. That worked perfectly fine. All right, now give me my reward. Oh, okay, he was just teaching me. I gained nothing. I already did. There is no rocks, you whore. I don't think this will become my new RuneScape. I'll be honest. Unk status? We are Unk status, 100%. 1000% Unk status. We are maximum Unk. Wish I had a nice place to sleep. Who's that? Who the fuck said that? Here, look what I found. Bro, I gave that to you. You little fucko. I fucking gave that to you and you gave it back, you piece of shit. You're not my best friend anymore. You've lost the right. All right, I guess I have to figure out how to make a bed. Incredible. Please help me try to figure out where the lag is from. In what? Is the stream lagging? Are you lagging? Is the game lagging? What's lagging? All right, sleep on this, ho. Oh wait, all right. This is the bounds of his home. This is his territory. There you go. Congratulations. Trico would never. I agree. Fuck the Gen 1 starters. I want to make things... look at this. A leaf. It's for you. I look at that, like, they get a heart. He liked it. He appreciated the leaf. Oh, so the stream does stop? Well, that's just... I'm gonna be honest, that's because my upload speed's like 2. It's like 2. I have like no fucking upload speed. The fact that it hasn't it hasn't died, at least that might be the best we're getting. The stream's lagging. Brutal. It buffers for a second and then it's fine. Yeah, I mean it's just my upload speed's like nothing. It's like 10 megabytes a second or something. I know, Kobe's downloading all of the food so so there's no internet left for me. What is this, huh? 5 Pokemetal ingots. Incredible. Give me this shit. Vine rope. I'm thinking. I'm putting on my thinking cap. Picnic basket. Is this worth buying? I don't know. As someone who bought it, I wouldn't. As someone who already bought it, I wouldn't. Look at me, Vor. No wonder Nick likes this game. Oh my god, freedom. Look at this vast and exciting world to discover. Have I played Sorcery Saga? No. No, I have not. Magikarp. Kill him. You have no value, Magikarp. No value at all. Yes, I am a Ditto. Hello, sir. Conky Dong? Dinky Dink? An underpowered, pathetic Pokemon. I do agree. I do agree. He is low value. This Magikarp. Why is everything... Oh, yeah, get fucking hit. I can teach you something awesome? All right, let's see it. All right, what do you want? What do you want, whore? You haven't discovered this habitat yet. All right, fishing rod in the seat. Okay. Now, where the fuck do I get a fishing rod is the question. I can steal a seat. I got a security camera? This game's getting dark. my birthday. Birthday. Onward, I guess. Alright. That was high value. I like how you don't have... Look at this. This is my normal speed. Then I can do, like, autism speed. Why? What do I gain from this? I go, like... And you move all fucked up. That was blood. Open. Why? Alright. I think it's just so you can lock yourself to the grid, but it looks very silly. Very silly. This is way better than ZA, probably. I don't know. ZA was torture, though. So what is the comparison? What is the comparison? ZA was just pain incarnate. Alright, I feel like I shouldn't just be, like, heading into the mist. Happy birthday. Thank you, sir. It's my birthday. Can I roleplay as the slow-mo pokey grapist? I could try. I'm not sure what that entails, though. Can I, like, bust my way in here? Oh, shit, I can. Sorta. Okay, no, I can't. I can't punch while in my midget form. Yeah, dude, that it's brutal that the stream lags. I don't know what to do about it, though. There's nothing I can do. Nothing. I can try and why do I have 2 OBS windows open? What happens if I close one? I have a feeling the stream will die if I close one of these, but I want to try. I don't know. Did that help? I don't think it helped. I don't think it helped. I don't know. That's the best I got. That's the best I got. It worked. I did it. I'm a god. I don't think it worked. But as of now, at least there's only 1 OBS window open instead of 2. That's a great success in my book. Oh shit, I can do a slight sprint. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, treasure. A large lost human relic. Incredible. Still lagging? Yeah, big surprise. Big surprise. On my birthday, too. They do this to me on my birthday. How dare they? I'm telling you, it's Massad's message to me that I need to kill another important figure. The lag's getting worse. Kobe's downloading more food porn. Birthday ruined. I wonder if there is. Always restart the internet. What is using network? OBS? That's it. I don't. What is WSAppX? Is the virus? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's just Ober. It's Ober. There's nothing I can do because it's Ober. Actually, you know what I can do? Am I still doing, let's see, no, this is even in 1080p, dude. There's nothing I could do. There's nothing I can do. Raskirmy, thanks to $2. What did Kobe get you for my birthday? I got a little dragon, Funko Pop, and t-shirts. Kobe came in here, and he was very adamant about the fact that the t-shirts are the important part. And the Funko Pop is the less important part. That is what he gave me. Yeah, are we moving down to 720? We could move down to 720. I think at that point it's just over. You might as well, like, it's just not gonna work at all. Chair throwing Italian thanks to 2 Canadian. Like, it's so ober. It is though. It is so ober. Don't you mock me. It is ober. Maybe over for you, but it's ober for me. Oh shit, it's another leaky spot. Do 240. We could do beast mode 240. How the fuck did it work last time? I don't know how I accomplished that, but I did somehow. I think I need stronger fists to break whatever this shit is. Yeah, I like the RuneScape t-shirts. They're good. They're nice. They're nice. The Gen 1 pandering starting to feel racist. I don't know about racist. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything, but I do agree. The Gen 1 pandering is annoying. I feel like Gen 1ers don't even exist anymore. They're Gen 3ers are like more common now. Because the real Gen 1ers are done. They don't even have anything to complain about because they're so out of the loop, you know? So they need to cut it out. Is the game good? Is it fun? I don't. So far, not really. I don't know. I'm just kind of wandering. I'm wandering. I didn't even read what I just got. Fuck. I'm sure it wasn't important. Oh, I can check my bag. It's not in my bag, so it probably wasn't important. Pokemon is trash? How dare you? Pokemon was good once upon a time. That time isn't now, but it was. It was. Oh my god, it's Minchino. I love Minchino. It gets Skill Link. I like all Skill Link Pokemon. All Skill Link Pokemon are valuable and worthy of praise. This or Dragon Quest Builders? I remember liking Dragon Quest Builders, so right now Dragon Quest Builders, but who knows? What do you want from me, obese man? What have I done to deserve this? Alright. Alright, never mind. Yes, okay. Incredible. I learned so much and gained so much from that dialogue. Gen 5 was your last. Grew up with Gen 4, so you really didn't do much there. I can't go any further. You couldn't even just put like a big wall there. It had to be the Mist of Death. Is Snorlax Gen 1? Yes. Yes, it is. Snorlax is Gen 1. This is slow. It is slow. I don't know what I'm doing. I need a fishing rod, and I have no means of getting such a thing. Well, because what the game wants me to do is improve the lives of the Pokemon I already have, but I don't want to because I do not care about them. I do not value those Pokemon. They are subhuman goblin creatures, and they are undeserving of my love or attention. So instead, I will wander around, and hopefully something interesting will happen eventually. Yeah, fuck those Pokemon. All my homies hate those Pokemon. They suck. Hey, ditto. All right, fine. I'm coming. Yeah, I know. I know. Snorlax is just a guy. I am now inside my Bulbasaur. I didn't mean to do that. Yes. What do you want? What do you want? Yes. The straw bed. I'm sure other Pokemon would be happy you put things they like around their homes too. Tell how much Pokemon likes their home by checking their comfort level. Go ahead and ask them if they're feeling comfy. All right, fine. All right, fine. Okay, now I have... that whole time, all I had to do was talk. all I had to do was talk to my best friend Bulbasaur. Incredible. Incredible. Give me these logs. I need these, I'm sure. Very Sagex of you. Happy birthday. Onward. Onward. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I say I'm gonna give this another 30 minutes, I think. Thought chat was your best friend. He's a chatter. We've established. Or maybe you weren't here. Maybe you weren't here. Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur was a chatter. You can raise it by increasing the number of Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I understand the gameplay loop game. I've figured it out. You've given me enough tools. Jesus Christ, there are a lot of these. All right, gather lumber, make your own house, build something. Oh my God, use life coins. What is this? Place furniture, damp and dry dirt, gather stones, give presents. I've already given a present. I've given many leaves already. I also chat. Oh, these are dailies? This game has fucking dailies. That's crazy. That's crazy, dog. It's my birthday. Happy birthday. Of course. Yes, building houses is, I'm sure, a thing. I love chore grinds. Believe it or not, I love chore grinds. Oh my God. I got 1/3 of my dailies done. Your home could use improvements. You love it to be more humid. Okay, what do you want me to do about that? How about I cut your grass, you little piece of shit? You trying to tell me what to do? Now you have no more fucking grass. Yeah. Now you have no grass and no trees. You piece of shit. You have nothing. Nothing and no one. And you know what? Now you're gonna get a leaf. I'm gonna give you 1 leaf. What? Gee, I love how there's a fucking 12-minute cutscene to do, There you go, I have this leaf. Yes, you've lost everything you've ever loved, and all you get in return is a leaf. Fuck you, Squirtle. Piece of shit. I don't know. I'm gonna... I don't think I'm doing this anymore. I don't like this. I don't like this. It's not for me. It's not for me. I am not a white woman. Unfortunately, I am not a white woman. I just don't think this is for me. I'm not a big cocoa melon guy. I'm not, like, if you were to ask me my favorite cocoa melon, I wouldn't even know what to tell you. Baby Shark? Is that a cocoa melon? Maybe it's a cocoa melon. There's no, I want to kill some, Dragon Quest Builders had, you could beat people to death. You had a sword and you beat people to death, and that was cool. It has none of that. It has none of that. I spent too much money on this. I spent far too much money on this. Why do video games cost $900 now? I think that is unreasonable. I think it is unreasonable, but, you know, I guess it's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. So as of, what the alternative, I don't know. I wasn't really planning anything. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. So chat gets a no say. Fuck you. What how do I fix RuneScape so it doesn't look fucking stupid? So it doesn't look stupid in the, why is it all squashed? How do you get squashed, RuneScape? And why is there a little RuneScape behind my big RuneScape? Look at that. I killed 112 terror birds. Why you look all fucked up? Anyway. I think this is just going to be a background element anyway. How do I... No, that's not how. There we go. Get all stretched so it takes up the whole screen. It's over for us? No, no, no. It's my birthday. All right, while this... All right, this needs to be fucking bigger. Oh, no. Look what I've done. Look what I've done. Transform. Fit to screen. All right, it's good enough. First of all, look at this absolute Chad. He's wearing earmuffs and sandals. It's you know, as the kids say, it's drip. He's got that drip. All right, I need to deposit this shit so I can go back to killing 900 fucking birds. Manny Johnson, thanks for the $5. I'm old equals I mold. Where is Debben? Alien emoji. I'm right here. You can see. Oh shit! Fuck it. I have to hit exit. I don't exit. I almost gave away my pin. What if someone stole my RuneScape account? What if someone stole you? You almost tricked me. You almost tricked me. You could have stolen my RuneScape account, and then what would I do? What would I do? Suicide would be the only thing, right? There's no other option. But luckily for me, you can't trick me that easily. You just can't. You can't. All right, deposit all of this garbage. Withdraw Karambwan, and now I'm ready. Brian C, thanks for the $2. Can you eat cake for your B-Day? Happy birthday, by the way. Thank you. But yes, yeah, I can eat cake, but I didn't get any cake. I could, though, but I didn't. I don't have any to eat. But if I did, I could eat it. But I don't. But if I did. Retardigus 2, thanks for the 10 Brazilian. Here's my present to you, my lord. A few banana dollars so that you can a single bun. The ESL, it's hurting my brain. A few banana dollars so that you can a single bum from a $1 cheese burguer. Incredible. Thank you for the what is essentially 12 cents. So that I can get a burguer. I love burguer. It's my favorite treat. Is burguer. Anyway, you can have a little dance. There you go. You get a little jig. I'll now go kill 900,000 birds. True Aryan moment. Yes. Yeah, Retardicus. If I were to get a scale, no, let's not say a scale, like a palette, you know, with paint colors. And on one end is Thomas, and on the other end is Snow. Where would you be on this gradient? Where would you be? Would you be in the middle? Would you be on the left end? I want to know. I'm curious. Because Brazilians can be any color under the rainbow. And the information is important. It is important information. See any free run? No. I watched up to like episode 3, and then Kobe's like, it sucks. And I'm like, okay. So I haven't really been excited to watch anymore. Because he said it sucks. And I can't say the first 3 episodes were that great either. So I've already killed 112 of these guys. And the drop is like a 1 in 300 something. So I got a ways to go. Especially if I get unlucky. All right, so now that that's set up, now that I have that set up, you're not allowed to play RuneScape on its own. That's against the law. Because your brain would turn to goo. It would turn to goo. Why is there an obese man on my screen? So now, let's see. How do I do this without everyone will see that I looked up birthday hat if I just pull up a window. I wouldn't want anyone to see that I looked up a birthday hat. These guys should be able to get to me. I don't know why they're not. Which one of us is going to move? Move! Move, you little fuck! No! It's not you! I hate this game. It's not a good game. It's a bad game. Don't let anyone trick you into playing this. Anyway, how do I bring up window? Add. Window. Bring that down here. All right, Chrome. Oh my God, he looked up birthday hat. Everyone screenshot. He looked up birthday hat. What? I hate this. Shrink. Shrink. I don't know. We don't need that. How much of this should be this and how much should be RuneScape? I don't know. No, I don't want that. You go up there. Go down there. Somewhere. Good enough. Fuck. Stop attacking things you're not supposed to. Stop running around, you little fuck. Just pick a goddamn spot. For the love of God. No. All right. Oh, shit. I missed a bunch of stuff while I was trying to figure that out. Christopher Macias. Thanks for the 8 months. Wild that you have a gamer sub sponsorship. Yeah, it hasn't done anything. I don't know. I made like 30 cents or something. I don't know. It exists. It's there if you want gamer subs. Oi Lamoyo, thanks for the 10 euros. I recently got into Pokemon again after beating up to Gen 3 back when I was a kid. Which are the best/worst gens in your opinion? Feeling about Gen 10 so far? I'm going to play Gen 10. I hope it's good. It probably won't be, but I can always hope. They can't stop me from hoping. They can't stop me. The best gen's 3. So you kind of already played the best one. But I think they're all solid up until like 6 starts to get 7's kind of 8's horrible. 9 is playable if you like open world games, you know. Halafradrimps. I can never say that one. Thanks for the $10. This is my monthly contribution to your recovery. You've done enough. You do not need a monthly contribution. You've done more than anyone else has. Don't worry, we have your back. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Megan Rock and Roll, thanks for the $2. Brock has that Riz. Yeah, I know, dude. This is the I don't actually use the Lord Frogmire account to watch YouTube. Only Mega Fido for his members only videos, and then when I stream, that's about it. So these recommendations are gonna be fucked. Anyway, how do I do this? So we have this. No. How much should be RuneScape? And I should probably kill this. Get that out of the screen so that's that. Dude, I hate OBS so much. It keeps clicking on things that aren't even visible. What, should we go here? RuneScape should probably just be in the corner, probably. Maybe like up here. And put RuneScape on top. Put it up there. You can almost see what's going on. Almost. How's that? Click on the short? Okay. Oh, fuck. I forgot. All right, this is going to be... this has gotten precarious, how I have to do this. All right, let's see.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Brock, and I am a Pokemon doctor in training.
Huh?
Yes, I had suspected that fate had not entirely abandoned me. Say you'll marry me and make me the happiest man ever.
Mary?
Wait, is
Our
that, why is
cross
that
paths
black?
can be nothing less than
Well, I mean,
glorious
God's
destiny
black,
in the
not what
fiery
I meant.
flames of Wella Volcano itself.
Destiny?
Yet all
Wait,
of
did they
those
finally
flames are
give
nothing
Brock a mitt?
compared to the raging inferno of love that I have for you here in my heart. Pleased to meet you.
Bro, wait, I haven't seen Pokemon in like forever. Did they finally give him a whore that he can have? Is he finally allowed after being cock blocked for 900 years? Dude, I have no idea how to do this so that everything is not fucked. Let's see. All right, yeah, RuneScape's even smaller now. I'm sure it's fine. you can all wait. Fuck! God damn it, OBS! Why would I want to click on things that aren't even visible? They're invisible and behind everything. All right, there we go. But this, it can be right here. There, RuneScape will be right here. I'll increase. Oh, there. Oh, this is beautiful. This is beautiful now. There you go. RuneScape can be right there. Retardicus, thanks for the 10 Brazilian. Sorry for the ESL. I was at the hospital with my granddad typing. Stop doing that, please. I was at the hospital with my granddad. Typing with my phone is hard for me. Before you ask, yes, he is fine. He already called several other people in their slurs, so he's definitely okay. Well, that's good. That's good. This is very precarious, trying to do all these things at one time. My alleged brother said you have the worst audio mixing in human history. Is it loud? I don't know. I'm trying to do like 12 things at the same time, and it's not working out. Anyway. Oh shit, it's fucking Kappa Mikey. The entire first series of Kappa Mikey. This is it. How is this on YouTube? In Japan. Dude, this show's fucking Kino. Why? Man. You. Hey. Kappa Mikey. Hey, you. No, please stop running away, RuneScape guy. Yeah, is this too loud? I don't know. Dude, I have like 20 windows at the same time. How many fucking windows?
How many monitors do you need?
Like 12. Wait, how do I? Oh, okay. So I see what you're saying. This is me and well, yeah. I mean, what do you mean? That looks fine. I'm red all the time. That's normal.
No, you're too low.
How do you know? I'm always loud though. I'm talking at normal volume. My normal should be in the red? Oh, I can't turn it up anymore though. Okay, well, I don't even know how to do that. Fuck. Alright, 1 second. No, that's important. This is the most important. This is more important than any of the other things. Do you see where it's...
Gonar's getting away.
Yes, it is. Okay, okay, what do I click the 3 dots? Where? Filters. Add. Compressor. Okay. Dog, I don't know what those are.
Ratio 8.
Hey, you can't yell cut. I'm the director. That's my job.
Every anime show is cards. Cards. Why can't I show the original? Why, Guano? Why is it the same thing?
Up like 5 to 10.
What are you talking
Okay.
about? Lily Moo's the most popular
Alright, now
show in
talk.
Japan.
Hello? Hello?
Was the most popular show.
Hello?
A little less loud.
Less loud? Okay.
Okay, now you can
Even that show
yeah,
about
just
the
pull down the
dancing
boost to
sandwiches
like
is more
8.
popular now.
8.
Lily Moo
Alright, now
should be
try
a
talking
work of
normal.
Hello? Hello?
art. Instead,
Hello?
I'm gonna listen on my computer and see.
Okay.
Leave me no
Fuck, I'm
choice.
dying.
The Lily show is
No.
cancelled.
I think you are.
Oh, I am recording. Yeah, I don't need to record anymore. It's because I was playing whatever it's called. Fuck.
It's Guano's show. Fire him, not the rest of us.
You're
Oh my
gonna
God,
find
soul
somebody
runes.
else
I need
who can
those.
Write and direct a new episode every week. Not to mention memorize
I'll
all
click
the
off
characters'
Kappa Mikey
lines.
in a second.
Director says he's
All right, no more Kappa Mikey. All right, I think the problems have been solved. Hello? Can't wait for yeah. If it's on YouTube, I'm gonna get taken down. This is Omar Ahmed Ali Al Sayedudi. You think he would let me down? You think Omar would let me down? Dr. Moldberg, thanks the €2, was just setting up OBS for stream tonight. I feel you. Dude, I hate OBS. I hate it with every fiber of my being. Every fiber. But it's the only program. There are no other programs. Why are you doing this, RuneScape guy? You're failing me. No, keep Kappa Mikey on. We're going to get taken down. Omar, he's not a trustworthy fellow. He's not a
That's what makes it a challenge.
You never trust. You don't know. He could be. This could be an upstanding white man, Omar. Fuck! I left my prayer on again. Oh my God, raw shark. I love raw shark. Anyway, he has 930 subs. Seems legit. Look, how old is this? This video is a year old, dude. It would have gotten taken down. Now on DVD from @Nickelodeon. I don't. Every Krabby Patty hater in SpongeBob, a 30-minute compilation. Incredible. Incredible. I don't know, man. All right, back to Kappa Mikey, I guess. This 10 hours. This is gonna be a long stream, dude. We have to watch all of Kappa Mikey. This show is great. It's a great show. The animation is the best part. Actually, do you remember, does anyone here remember Chaotix, dude? That was actually, what the fuck? RuneScape guy, stop fucking running around for no goddamn reason all the time. I hate it. I hate how he does that. It makes me angry. I need to turn off auto retaliate. It's useful if you're not paying any attention at all. Best B-Day stream ever. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, they can't take me down on my birthday. I don't know. I'd love it. As much as I'd love to do Kappa Mikey, it seemed like a really dumb way to get a strike on my channel. A really dumb way. Rest in peace. Someone died. We could watch Kobe watch the Game Awards. That'd be exciting. That'd be real exciting. Yeah, but is that Viacom who owns Kappa Mikey? Is there anything interesting with Jimothy Gaming? Nintendo, that was the video we watched last time. Nintendo negativity is getting out of control. Does anything have anything interesting? You missed an hour, you missed nothing. I promise you missed nothing. Ooh, a rune thingamabob. I promise you missed literally nothing. The one Brock was talking to in the second island, Kahuna, that you meet in the Pokemon Sun Moon, she's a fellow, right? Yeah, I played the video game. Oh, actually, you know what? I'll do that one for later. Kobe, did you ever watch the Space King thing? No. All right, I'm gonna do that one. Non-processing YouTuber, thanks to the $20. Happy birthday, dude. Thank you. We're now gonna get very angry on stream, as is tradition. As is tradition. Do you remember what it was called? I think it's like Space King might be bad. Anthony Lancer, thanks for the $5. Happy birthday. Thank you. Dude, there's no way this has 40,000 views now. This had like 10,000 when I first saw it. All right, well, it's time to listen to a massive F-slur being a massive F-slur. Okay, oh wait, actually, I feel like this does need some preamble. If you don't know, Space King is I'm sure he shows some footage of it, so I'll just skip this. It looks like this. It's not a parody series. It's inspired by Warhammer, and it's an independently animated series from Flash Kids. It's very funny. It is very chud coded, which makes this guy very angry. And that's the lore. That's the lore. I'm sure he'll explain more.
Dude, this truck kicks so much ass, I can watch Space King while I'm fucking driving!
Brothers, I hate women.
Dude,
Me
these
too.
guys are so fucking funny, they make me want to merge without looking!
This is a Family Guy reference, if you didn't know.
Be positive!
In March of 2024, Flash gets released the first episode of Space King, an indie animation series inspired by the universe of Warhammer 40,000.
All right, I know everyone gets
The
mad
pilot has
at me
racked up-
when I do this, but it annoys me that other people don't have my superpower. But this guy has autism. I can just tell immediately by the voice. Just letting
over
you know.
14 million views, and subsequent episodes have reliably gone past.
If you
the
couldn't
million
tell,
views.
I'm letting
Space
the
King is obviously
non-schizos
very
in chat
popular and
know
a
that if you
runaway
can't tell,
success
this
for
guy has
Flash
autism.
kids. Space King makes comments on the more wacky and insane parts of the Warhammer setting, while also fitting in plenty of edgelord humor. The cold open to this video sounds like an exaggeration, until you realize there actually is a 2-minute video where Hatemonger screams about how much he hates women. If there is one thing Space...
Wait, chat. Wait a second. The Nintenmity guy reacted to your reaction, but it was 3 hours of boredom. All right. I know the sound it's going to be real bad. It's going to and it's really stupid, but I will give you the option. Do you want me to react to the react of the reaction? React. Because I'll do it. I'll fucking do it. I have nothing better to do. I have to kill 300 terror birds. All right, I'll give you a poll. Debben, come on. Look, if you need to understand why I would do such a thing, I've killed 128 terror birds. This is I think it's a 1 in 375 drop. In the last time I went dry on one of these, I had to kill 1,600 of them. And you see how long it takes to kill one of these fucking birds. So we're going to be here for a while. So fuck it. I'll save this one for later. I'll just bookmark it. You will get bookmarked, and that'll be now bookmarked. Does anyone know how to find it? This is what happens when you only stream twice a month. Yeah. The Warp Scepter is not poopy. It uses Chaos Runes instead of Death Runes, and I don't want to get Death Runes. I just don't want to. And you can get Chaos Runes super easily. You just pickpocket. You pickpocket them. Well, oh, yeah. What was they called? Nintenmity? Nintenmity. This guy. Live? Everyone loved my... Okay, here's the reaction to the reaction. We're
Okie doke.
All right,
we are live.
Let me check. Oh, he's live, in case you're wondering.
Give me 1 second here. Because... Okay, no.
Don't worry, I'm giving you a second. Because I'm busy eating karambwans.
I would like just one thing, though, here.
All right, how's that look?
YouTube live control.
Oh, I'm glad
panel.
here we go. If I do this, we can only see what he's seeing. Sort of. There we go. This looks fucked, so I will stretch.
Let's select this one. Okay.
Fuck. How do I... God damn it. I want to stretch you. Whatever.
All right.
You'll get a black square. Everyone gets to enjoy black square in bottom left-hand corner. I have always enjoyed black square in bottom left-hand corner, and I always thought it was fine. I love black square in bottom left-hand corner.
That's cool.
All right, let's skip to...
This is typically not something I do.
Yes. You don't typically do this.
Kind of go through it. I'm going to be jumping around as we go through.
Oh, yeah, you're jumping around. You're really jumping around.
Really
this is 3 hours long.
I don't know. There's just a lot of...
You're more of a white square guy? Well, I can't do that for you. I'm sorry.
Dumb jokes. This is your official content warning that you're probably going to be hearing some slurs not by myself.
What?
I would never. But
I have never. I do
from my
not
dear
say
friends
one
here
slur. I
on the
never.
right
I say the word
who have,
slur, but I would never say a slur.
responded appropriately as everyone expected them to respond. So, without further ado, welcome to the death of content. Me reacting.
Can you believe? Wait. You think this is the death of content? You reacting to me reacting to you? Well, now I'm reacting to you reacting to me reacting to you. So, get fucked. Anyway.
Reaction of something I made. DJ Crispy Fingers, what's your favorite DK song? Shit, guys, hold up real quick. No,
don't you fucking real quick me. God damn it. We're already gonna be here for like a year. Why can't they leave me alone? I know. I've never done anything. Just remember, I've never done anything.
Good.
Sorry, I should have.
No, instead I watch it with my best friend.
I should have gone through this a little bit better.
They already know.
All right, do I have to?
While this happens,
I'm skipping through him skipping.
But
say things. Say things. Say something funny, and I can laugh.
To the start of the video, man.
Anyway.
All right.
There's reacting. What I want is he now has to react to this, and then I can react to him to reacting to me reacting.
They will
scroll back
to him reacting
to
me reacting to him reacting to me reacting.
There's drama with you involved. There's always insert myself.
I have to make a.
What am I gonna address?
I see my problem.
Guy?
I see where I've made a mistake. 1 second.
He bullies me every.
1 second. 1 second. There we go. We can return.
Actually,
all right.
Every day.
This is it.
Anyway.
Hiya, Squirt. Now stop me if you heard this one before.
Actually, might as well do this meme first.
Hiya, Squirt.
How's the volume?
Dude, is he just gonna react to me fucking with the volume for 30 minutes?
In a minute. So here he says glass houses, and it's like, yeah, that's the whole joke. If you just let it play out for a little bit, I say touche. That's the punchline. And it's not funny because I just had to explain it. But at the very least, you have some idea that I'm self-aware enough to know that I'm obviously being self-referential.
If you were self-aware enough, you would not have made this video.
You
just wouldn't. You just wouldn't.
Annoying voice.
Takes to the internet to complain about the one thing they hate even more than said company/product, which just so happens to be another angry dweeb with an obnoxious voice.
Be real. Why you
Sir
being so fake? Guys, no, guys, stop running.
He hasn't said anything yet.
Does anyone in chat know who this guy is?
Dude, I did not know how loud that was. I realized I was really ASMRing everyone every time I crinkle my bottle. I've never had to watch one of my own streams before. I've never been made to do that.
Okay,
I'm very sorry, chat, that I've forced you to do such a thing.
My hands aren't clean.
I put the BI in bitch.
This is him slowly realizing that there might be a bisexual content creator.
All right, I need to do my lore. I don't know what flag that is.
What?
I need to do some googling. I'm sure one of the 24%.
Oh, this is me googling the flag.
That one out, or it probably already knows, but I have to.
This is hilarious. This is so funny. Him doing his fucking research to find out what a bisexual flag is.
Normal people don't know these things. I hate to break it to you.
Goddamn thing.
We know the rainbow.
Like, I can't tell if this fucking guy is being serious or not, or if he actually likes dick. But if so,
no, dude, trust me, we know you like dick. You didn't have to fucking. You didn't need the lipstick. You didn't need the flag. You didn't need the hat. We all know you like sucking dick. We didn't even need the video. We didn't even need the video on this. We all knew. It was no fucking secret. I was just curious what brand of sucking dick it was. I didn't, I'm not into the lore, dude. I don't know the flag lore. For all I know, that could have been the Polish flag. I'm sure they also like sucking dick. But the Eastern Europeans are known for Anyway,
he's going to hell. And I'm actually not even really paraphrasing there. He actually says that. But it's just
I'm
funny.
not what? What do you mean you're not paraphrasing? I'm not paraphrasing. That's a quote. That's a real quote. This is libel. He's going to prison. This dude's a criminal. We've already established. Actually, I want to hear what he says when I call him a racist over and over again. That's what I want.
See, like, these people.
Here, I'm
like,
doing 1.5 because he
might
talks like he might get to a thought eventually. So we'll do 1.5 at least.
Anyways.
It's the Kobe's green. Of course, Kobe knows. Why would my brother know the bisexual flag by heart?
That's his brother, Synthetic Man, screaming from the other room. I think they both live with their parents or something. And I'm not saying that as a diss. I'm like, why would they live together if not?
I'm thinking.
Why would we live together? How dare you? How dare you?
Okay, come on.
I feel like the bisexual is just the coward's flag. Pick one. Pick one.
That's fair. I'll give him that. I am a coward.
Owned. We got him. He cracked. We got him. He admitted
it's a gender or a sexual orientation. But hey, that's my right to not choose, motherfucker.
I've been on record complaining about Nintendo, specifically when it comes to their anti-consumer pricing as of late, and I've also been on record complaining about Nintendo influencers, specifically that I find their content to be cheap.
Poland is the strongest country. We defeat U.S. in World War II. I believe you.
I guess. Just keep at it. It'll work eventually.
All right, got my blessing from Lord Frogmire. I'll keep at it.
Painfully uncreative and actively fostering resentment against the very company that these creators have made a career out of bolstering. And I'm certainly not alone in that opinion. I'd say the overall popularity of channels like Switch Force, Nintendo Land, and even my dear sweet baby boy Nintendo Prime has diminished significantly.
Dude, this is bad. There's so much. We've already watched this. So he waits for me to speak to respond, right? So this is us just watching his video again. Because it's like this. This is why did you vote for this? This is the worst. This is the worst thing I've ever done. This is the worst thing I've ever done. You've tricked me because I have to kill so many birds. I have to kill so many birds, and you've tricked me. The co-mate man, thanks for the €2. Happy birthday. The F-slur self presents as psycho. Oh, the F-slur self presents as psycho. Oh yeah, does he? No shit. I love no shit. Why are you watching this? Because it's funny.
Past year or so, and don't just take it from me.
Nintendo.
Okay.
Now what?
Too loud. Okay.
As of the eternal arms
just trying to find where he talks. I don't really want to watch the video.
Too loud. Okay. We can go lower.
It's too late. We've already watched too much.
I'm not one to say, but the fact that these influencers are losing relevance and
okay, I'm gonna skip ahead. Oh, here's a point.
And it's really only left me with one overarching question, which
is this digital blackface? You can
yes.
Look.
So this is something I want to stop at real quick. I think he's trolling here. I don't know.
I'm not trolling. You're a fucking racist.
Digital blackface. I use a lot of different stock images and
sure. It's just a coincidence. I use the black guy. It's just a coincidence. I use a black guy to identify as. It's coincidence. Sure. No, you're a fucking racist. You're a racist. Just admit it. Villas, thanks for the 20 somethings. Devinception is key now. Thanks. Actually,
first video. But if you notice, there's a lot of different stock images and a lot of different people that I use all the time because I don't record my own video. I do everything in post, if you will. So, well, I don't know if he's serious. He certainly says it multiple times.
I am serious. I'm serious. You're a racist.
Digital blackface and
you're a racist.
Being racist.
Yes.
Obviously, I don't think he's being serious.
I am serious. I am being serious. Let me make it 1,000% clear. If you are a white person and you're using a black person as a tool to portray your emotions in a humorous fashion, you are a racist. That is wrong. You should be ashamed. And then on top of that, your profile is a monkey. So now you are implying that wait. You are implying that black people are monkeys by doing that. So obviously, in what universe is that not racist? How could that not be racist? You're sick. You're evil. You're evil. You're not just sick, you're evil. Okay, and where can I go where I'm not getting hit by two birds at once, please? I do not want to be hit by two birds at once. Being hit by one bird is fine. Anyway.
So that's That's been kind of a problem, as we'll see going forward with the comments here. Okay, let's keep going. Real
it's
quick,
not
I'm
a
gonna check
joke.
the chat. Not gonna lie, I like Sir Musty, but he has a tendency to go too loud for my taste. Yes. I'm so glad Geek Spooge isn't woke. I am too. Geek Spooge is the only real content creator on this godforsaken platform.
Ooh.
I did not beat Resident Evil 9, by the way. I'm gonna finish that on stream tomorrow night. If you want to join, I'll be there for my typical Thursday live stream.
I won't.
Where I'll be beating Resident
I
Evil 9.
won't.
Not gonna lie, when I discovered Lord Frogmire, I realized he's just a poor man's Hypercharge, if anyone remembers his Nintendo Run series. I don't.
Who?
Who did a better rage bait? Well, obviously playing a character that vaguely exaggerates his gaming opinions. I don't remember that person. But I'm, again, not a very high bar Lord Frogmire is setting here.
Oh my
you know me.
gosh,
I'm a
says
big
the
woke
racist.
Guy. I'm into the woke stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
This is black. This is digital blackface.
No,
this
it's
is
not.
bisexual.
It is, though. You can't just
slurs
say,
I can't
"Oh, it's."
say.
I love his defense too. His defense for his digital blackface, which is a crime. Also, I got a text, so I must now read it on stream. I read like this. His defense for digital blackface is just, oh well, you know, I use a lot of stock images. That's not a defense. It's not a defense. It's not. Oh, well, you know. Oh, you lynched that dude. Oh, well, I lynch a lot of people. So, whatever. You're sick. You're sick and evil, twisted man. Sick, evil, and twisted.
To use his points. Do you think there's a reason he's doing that? I'm thinking.
Stolen melanin.
Okay.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
I'm thinking.
You wouldn't use like a veteran.
he's
You
a
wouldn't just
criminal.
walk around saying you're a veteran, right?
Hilarious.
Are you guys trying
And
to
this
tell
is
me you
basically
make
the same
money
thing.
at the end of Nintendo influencers? Does this mean that
Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, let's skip this.
Wow, no one saw that coming. I didn't see it coming. Did you see it coming? I didn't.
I don't think I saw it coming.
I didn't. Did you like the music though? It was
I
like,
did.
ooh,
Yeah, it was good.
incredible.
It's actually gotten a lot worse.
Oh my God.
We ruined
The
everything.
Nintendo hate YouTubers have seen an enormous rise in popularity as of late. Creators who have made their entire online identity based off one company's ultimate success or failure. Sound familiar? There are really
We're
only
just
two
watching
key
the
differences
video
between the respective
twice,
grifts of
dude.
Nintendo
We're
and
just
Nintendo
watching it
Nintendo
twice.
YouTubers.
All right, I think this is where he starts getting real talky.
Being their
It's me. It's me. Fine. We got there. It was me. Dude, my ego. It was shrinking. It was shrinking so fast. It was almost nothing. It was almost nothing. I said we could see. That's me. It's me up there.
hate YouTubers to also express.
Don't you?
hatred for-
I love it. You just What do you mean? Why did you make this? Why did you make this if you're just gonna At least I tried. I tried in the reaction to be entertaining. I tried to make silly points, silly voices. I made jokes every once in a while. Yeah, yeah, those, yeah, The fuck are you doing? And these are the people. Yeah, I should just watch the Space King vid. I don't know. I'll give it a little more. I'll give it a little more. Maybe it'll get funny eventually. But I don't know. This is the shit that kind of annoys me. Is these are the people complaining. Again, he even points it out in his video where he's like, I've been building my channel brick by brick. I try my hardest. You're not trying very hard. You're not trying very hard if you're just yeah, wow, this is really compelling content.
people of color, women, and people with disabilities. You see, most Nintendo.
This sets him off. I don't fully
Dude, I was
understand
fucking
why.
spit everywhere.
What do you mean you don't understand? How do you not understand? It
I
is
was so
funny
fucking close, dude.
to
I was
even
so-
say
I
the
was,
word
looking for
disability.
something I
It's
could
funny.
spit into because there's. I need to hear it again. This is my favorite.
Yeah, all right. I'm moving. Well, we're gonna go back. We're going back to the Space King. This is a colossal disappointment. I'm sure everyone thought it would be more exciting. Instead, it is him. Why do I keep shrinking that one instead of this one? Instead, it is him just being boring. Not even being annoying or cringe or maybe even smart. Now that we know that one would never happen, but instead it's just being boring.
Fucking driving.
Brothers, I hate women.
All right. Did I? Nope, I did not. I tried. Give me those death runes. Okay. We're ready now. Ready Freddy for the video I was gonna watch
Dude, these guys are
anyway.
so fucking funny. They make me want to merge without looking. Yeah, be positive.
In March of 2024, Flash gets released the first episode of
This is
Space
exactly
King,
what
an
you
indie animation-
expected. Kobe, you expected to be sucking cock right now. And it is what you're doing. So your expectations were correct. Fuck you.
series inspired by the universe of Warhammer 40,000. The pilot has racked up over 14 million views, and subsequent episodes have reliably
Yeah,
gone
if anyone wants to link me from the previous video, like a interesting part, you can, but I don't know. Probably definitely not going to go back to just regularly watching that video.
past 1 million views. Space King is obviously very popular and a runaway success for Flash Kits. Space King makes comments on the more wacky and insane parts of the Warhammer setting, while also fitting in plenty of edgelord humor. The cold open to this video sounds like an exaggeration, until you realize there actually is a 2-minute video where Hatemonger screams about how much he hates women.
Yeah,
if there is one thing Space King has
it's
achieved,
funny.
it's being incredibly difficult to talk about. Any conversation around Space King will inevitably devolve into arguments about media literacy, authorial intent, and misogyny. Not the least.
Oh no, not media literacy. No, media literacy has always been the fight. I thought it was a troll at first. I literally thought it was a troll because it sounds so fucking stupid. Imagine being like, oh yeah, I'm good at math. Okay, that's probably a pretty important one. You know, science, that one's a pretty important one. Understanding Marvel movies. I don't think that's real, dog. I don't think that one's real. I think if you're boasting about that, you should probably die. You might be a subhuman of some kind.
Bit helped by the fact that Flash Gets is a very old channel by YouTube standards with a very established fan base. The channel has a long history of catering to edgelords with a brand of humor that was common in its day, but today would be considered juvenile and at times outright mean. The only reaon you make
oh my god, not mean. We can't be mean in the modern era. Can you imagine a joke intended to be funny was mean? What if someone got their feelings hurt? You know what this guy's doing right now, I would actually consider to be kind of mean. You're calling out an independent creator? That's not very nice. You fuck.
Videos about Black Templars murdering furries is because A, you have a bone to pick with the furry community, or B, you think violence as a punchline is the funniest thing in the world. I want to be clear to any
No, it's not just violence as a punchline is the funniest thing in the world. It's furries being murdered is the funniest thing in the world.
It's fans who clicked on this video that I'm not about to spend 40 minutes shitting on a thing you like. There are things I like about Space King. However, there are aspects to the show that are worth exploring and having an honest conversation about. Regardless of how I feel about the show, Space King is an achievement for indie animation. So, let's talk about Space King, Flash Kits, and what, if anything, this show is trying to say. Let's start with the basics.
That's such a fucking... Oh, he didn't even show the real opening. Or no, maybe that is. I don't really remember. I didn't see the nuke. Where's the nuke? Yeah, there we go. Okay, never mind. This is the first episode, by the way. That's the opening of the first episode. I fucking... Space King's sick as fuck, dude.
In the online discourse I've seen, Space King is often called a satire of the 40k universe.
No,
but that isn't accurate.
it's not.
Space
Yeah,
King is
it
not
really
satire.
isn't.
It is parody. To use a very pretentious, made-up analogy, satire is like a scalpel. It's a commentary on aspects of society and culture in a very deliberate way. Judge Dredd is a satire of American police culture and police brutality. It's meant to point a finger at how cops in America behave as if they are the ultimate arbiters of justice and the brutal ways they enact that justice. Parody, on the other hand, is less of a scalpel and more like a chainsaw. Parody is meant to get you to laugh. While it can still provide insightful commentary, it does it with a big shit-eating grin on its face. The Naked Gun is another film which points at police brutality and American cop culture, but that...
I feel like you're just making this up. You know, let's be an autist about this. I'll be a fucking autist about this. What's Webster say? Parody definition. Fuck it. An imitation of the style of a particular writer, artist, or genre with deliberate exaggeration for comic effect. Okay, and then satire. The use of humor, irony, exaggeration, or ridicule to expose and criticize people's stupidity or vices. Bro, what the fuck? Oxford? When did... Okay. Particularly in the context of contemporary politics or other topical issues. Okay, so I'm not surprised. He's just kind of making up those definitions, but whatever.
The message is never front and center in the movie. The movie doesn't want to preach to you. It wants you to laugh. One thing that parodies of existing properties do is take existing traits about a character and twist or exaggerate those traits. Princess Leia is headstrong, makes her own decisions, and stands up for herself. Princess Vespa is vain, childish, and entitled.
I'll go with your own definition. I don't really care. I'm not a word game guy. If that's what you want the definition to be, I'll let it go.
Take it away.
Hey, I don't have to put up with this.
I fucked up. I put the birds in a bad position.
Now on, you do as I tell you, okay?
Look, your worshipfulness, let's get one thing straight. I take orders from just one person, me.
So when are you still alive?
What's this? I said take only what you need to survive.
It's my industrial strength hairdryer, and I can't live without it!
An example of this in Space King is the Coagulators. They're a parody of the Blood Angels in 40k. The exaggeration in Space King comes from all the blood and blood puns in the Coagulator ship.
It seems the blood cells were breached in the crash. Come, we will take the blood vessel across the bloodstream. To fix the teleporter, you can make use of our tech specialist. Blood type.
Look at him.
So,
what, you
with
get
that basic
no
line
joy of
established,
this,
what
you
is Space King to real?
subhuman?
What is the show about? The show is episodic in nature, with each episode following a different plot.
It's my
The show
B-Day.
appears to be
Oh, it's
modeling
also
itself as a
your
sort of
B-Day?
Saturday morning
Happy
cartoon
birthday.
for adults,
Happy
made obvious
birthday.
by the various 90s style advertisements the show has for its merch.
Introducing Hatemonger's Globulos! Made with crunchy skulls and globule marshmallows.
Each episode revolves around a team of four Psycho Warriors who go on wacky adventures. The core cast contains Hatemonger, whose only trait is hating things, Chestnut, the squad's medical officer, Bryce, the Imaginator, and the captain of the squad, who just goes by Captain. These characters are each parodies of a chaplain, an apothecary, a tech marine, and a marine captain. These four are part of a legion called the Star Defenders. The Star Defenders appear to be their own distinct thing, rather than a parody of an existing 40k chapter. I would say they're meant to be a parody of the Ultramarines, since the Star Defenders are the primary focus of Space King.
I don't know.
Ultramarines
The
are
problem
same-
is, okay, like, I think his base assumption, and people who haven't seen Space King, you know, it's hard to, you'll just have to trust me on this. But his base assumption that it is a parody is wrong. It's not that it's a parody, it's that it's inspired by, right? First of all, a literal parody, I mean, it would be legal, but they would certainly have grounds to if it was a parody, they could literally just call it Warhammer, right? Parodies are technically legal. They are protected under copyright, right? So that if it was a parody, they could have just called it Space King or 40K or whatever. But it's clearly not. It's their own thing. So the implication that this is supposed to be like fucked up satire, or it's just a joke on 40K to make you laugh is wrong. It's just not true. But whatever.
For 40k, but that's about where the similarities end. The pilot episode starts by showing us how Psycho Warriors are made. It starts with a recruitment drive where the whole Legion goes to a planet and ransacks it, kidnapping every little boy they can find and throwing the little girls in a volcano.
It's an
Those little boys are then injected with gene seed, where...
Or an homage.
Fuck, man. Look, I just got monetized like a month ago. I'm not losing it to this shit. I'm not describing the whole process. All you need to know is that it's very crass, and it's a parody of Space Marine surgeries. The major difference is that there don't appear to be Primarchs in Space King as far as I can tell, so the gene seed... globules that Psycho Warriors are imbued with comes directly from Space King himself. The globules also contain all the memories and personalities of their warriors. If a Psycho Warrior dies, his globules are retrieved, put into a new host, and he is reborn inside that host. After globule insertion, the Psycho Warrior is then permanently entombed in their armor and sent into battle. The pilot also paints the broad strokes of Space King's universe. Millennia ago, there was a being named Space King, and he created the Psycho Warriors in order to expand humanity's reach in the cosmos. Space King then vanished due to... and the Psycho Warriors have been searching for him ever since.
He never answers why the Sweet Baby Ink video is racist. Oh, that's from the other
thing. As the pilot has set out for us, but the search for Space King isn't the only narrative thread the show has. The show's episodic format means it follows other plot threads beyond the search for Space King. The search itself is something that's never meant to be completed anyways, for the same reason the Emperor is never allowed to get
I know. Too much of this is just describing what... Do we just skip what is Space King? I'll let you... It's a series inspired by 40K, and it's a comedy series, right? That's all you really need to know. So let's get to the media literacy part.
Let's start with the pin I dropped earlier about no girls allowed. The Psycho Warriors are characterized as being children throughout the whole show. They whine, they stomp their feet and scream, and they talk to their high command like a child talking to a parent.
Yes.
Look,
yes,
our
very
command's kind of a dick. Can we just have...
Yeah, very obviously they don't actually say this, but it's implied that it's like kids playing with toys, right? They are children given like super testicles, and that's how they become giant or whatever. So they all act like children. Their high command or whatever is their parents.
The stupid candle.
They literally look like toys.
Comes back,
you know.
Collectible stuff that I'll see gives you more of his attention. Nice try, Star Defender. Can Terry go on a mission with us?
What will you be doing?
You know, finding relics and stuff. We checked with Terry's high command and he said it was fine.
The Marines in 40k are incapable of displaying any emotion that doesn't involve aura farming. They are the mighty noble warriors of the Emperor, and their behavior depicts them as such. They are strong, rational, and calculated. The Psycho Warriors, by contrast, have had their development stunted by their indoctrination and being ripped away from their homes and families at such a young age. They are full-grown soldiers who are never allowed to emotionally mature. No Girls Allowed reinforces this by showing how despite all their armor, weapons, and training, mentally, they are still children. They are still Bart Simpson in his treehouse with a sign that says No Girls Allowed. The Mechanicus in 40k, like the rest of the Imperium, is stagnant. They have lost their ability to innovate and build new things, and they deem most forms of advanced technology to be heresy. They also undergo extensive body modifications in hopes of ascending beyond their own mortal flesh. By contrast, Imaginators seem to be encouraged to invent and try new things. We see Imaginators inventing lava bombs, soul cannons, and guns.
Dude, I fucking hate left-wing videos. I hate this so much. Shut the fuck up! Make your point! Stop bringing up 40K unless it's relevant, which I know that's funny. Obviously, the series is inspired by 40K, but he's just like, here's the thing in 40K. Here's what it's like in Space King. And then no elaboration. It's like, okay, what do I gain from this knowledge?
Also present as regular.
How does this have 40,000 views?
Cycle warriors, free from the extreme body modifications present in the Mechanicus. The exception to this is Bryce's mechanical eye. I briefly touched on the coagulators being parodies of the Blood Angels, but I want to expand on it further. I haven't painted in ages, but when I did, I painted Blood Angels, so the coagulators were really fun for me. The thing that stuck out to me besides the blood stuff was the coagulators' relationship with the bugs on their ship. In modern 40K lore, the Blood Angels' biggest conflicts have been with the Tyranids. A major conflict in the Third Tyrannic War was the devastation of Baal, where the Blood Angels' homeworld of Baal was invaded by the largest
I said I could tell he's autistic by his voice. I feel like
costly battle
I hope everyone else can now tell he's autistic, you know, just in general.
Came to their rescue at the 11th
just
hour,
from his
bringing
behavior.
much-needed reinforcements. So, needless to say, the Blood Angels have a pretty deep-seated hatred of the Tyranids. Space King turns this dynamic on its head by making the Tyranids a central part of the Coagulators' legion. The Coagulators believe the Broodmother sucked the blood of Space King himself, so they worship the bugs instead of killing them. The other major part of the Coagulators is the most iconic line of dialogue to come out of the whole show.
And remember, Captain, be positive.
Yeah, dude, Solar, that is exactly what it is. He's just aggressively stating things. Just like, this exists. This also exists. This exists too. Did you know this? This also is a thing. It's okay, yeah, but what do I gain from this knowledge, right? If these two things are the case, what does it mean for me? This is the media literacy, right? Is just stating the sun is yellow, the sky is blue. My dad drives a Ford Fiesta. Okay, why are you telling me it though?
The Coagulators force themselves to be positive at all times. This is mainly why they treat Chestnut so much better than his squad does.
What just happened was a tragedy, but you can't beat yourself up over it.
Huh? You're not mad? Are you sure you're not mad?
Oh, positive. There is never a reason to be negative. Anyone would have struggled with that timing.
Never a reason to be negative.
Do you guys know I ate breakfast this morning? In case
their
you're
positive
wondering.
attitude is the defining trait of their legion. The Blood Angels, by contrast, are defined by a curse on their gene seed, which gives them intense anger issues. I'll spare you the final details on the Red Thirst and Black Rage for now, but the Blood Angels are at all times battling a thirst for blood and violence that threatens to consume them. If they give into that urge for blood, they will lose their minds and become permanently insane. The Blood Angels are on the extreme end of the emotional spectrum, while the Coagulators rest on the other. The Blood Angels are defined by their anger, while the Coagulators are defined by their positivity.
Okay.
Space King plays really well with the tropes in 40K. It's a prime example of how to do good parody.
See,
but
why did you tell me it though? Why did you tell me what you just told me? You need to. I want to like. This is like fucking. I want to grab him, like shake this guy. Why are you telling me this? I don't know. You're just. Here's this 40K fact. Okay. Thanks. I don't. You're wasting my time. Stop. This is supposed to be analysis. What are you analyzing? You're not analyzing anything. You're just like, hey, this is where they might have gotten this idea from. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I hate this. I hate it so much. This is the lack of. This. I described this before, where it's like if you listen to NPR, it's like you can listen to them for like an hour and you gain nothing. You never actually learn anything because they only do this. They state facts, but there's no interpretation. Like, what do the facts mean? I hate it. I hate it so much. It's just like, there are 8 billion people. Oil comes from Saudi Arabia sometimes. Canada also produces oil. The US also produces oil. They produce this much oil. Oil is important. It makes me so fucking angry, dude.
There's
so
another
angry.
aspect to the show that makes talking about it damn near impossible. Flash Kids has a history of edgy middle school humor in their previous body of work, and this edgelord humor is pervasive throughout Space King. If you're in 40K spaces like Grimdank, you've bore witness to post-calling Space King fans chuds and incels, and you've probably seen similar insults thrown by Space King's
not
defenders.
Reddit Dude, look, if you're on fucking Reddit, dude, you already know. You already know. I'm not on Reddit, though. I'm not a subhuman. Unfortunately. Or, I guess, fortunately for me. I am not a subhuman. Please move, bird. Move, bird. Bird to move. Move, bird. Never mind.
I'm not a fan of edgelord comedy myself, but I believe there's a wider conversation.
No, you're fucking not. I hate the... You fake fan piece of shit. No, you're not. I'm a fan of edgelord comedy, but if you ever step over the line, and by the way, my line is insulting literally anything, you can't say you're a fan of edgelord comedy and then complain that something is mean. You're like, I don't like this because it's mean. Also, I'm a fan of edgelord comedy. I'm on Reddit a lot. Yeah, okay.
Be had on the topic. It's a complex issue that deserves to be examined fairly. So let's take a look at some of this humor and take a peek at Flash Gets' past body of work.
This video is sponsored by viewers like you. As a small creator, I lack access to things like brand deals and sponsorships in order to pay my bills, which is why I am 100% reliant on you. The simple act of watching my video and sharing it with your friends is immensely helpful, but if you would like to support me directly, then you can go to patreon.com/circle11. Becoming a patron will grant you access to the Discord server, exclusive behind-the-scenes content, and early cuts of my videos. You can even see pictures of my dog. Go to patreon.com/circle11 to subscribe today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.
Before we continue, I want to say that I am not 100% against edgy jokes or jokes about marginalized groups. If something is funny...
What do you mean? You just said you were a fan. Said you were a fan, and now he's already walking it back. He's like, well, I'm not 100% against it. First he's a fan, now he's like, I don't know, man.
Enough.
You're being a little disingenuous, sir.
I, a bisexual, have a favorite gay joke.
Having gay parents.
Wait a moment.
Before we continue, I want to say that I am not 100% against edgy jokes or jokes about marginalized groups. If something is funny enough, I will laugh at it. For example, I, a bisexual,
How's this keep happening? This is 2 in a row. First of all, I'm getting really tired of this transphobia, right? I'm really getting tired of this transphobia because everyone knows every bisexual is inherently transphobic, right? Because you're implying bi means 2, right? So you're saying there's 2 genders or whatever. So, I'm getting tired of the transphobia. Not a fan. Also, what are the fucking chances, dude? Like, what is the... Something about the inability to choose destroys their brains, I guess. 24%, you'll have to let me know. 24% of chat. How many of you guys are bi? Why do you guys hate everything that's good and beautiful in this world? What about it? What about it makes you so angry? Anyway.
A favorite gay joke.
Having gay parents must be terrible. You either get twice as many dad jokes or an endless loop of go ask your mother.
What makes this joke different from most offensive humor is that it isn't at the expense of queer people. The reason why I personally don't like most offensive comedy is because I view it as low effort. It doesn't take much thought to make a joke where the punchline is gay people. Am I right?
Yeah.
If you can craft a joke about queer people that has actual thought and wit behind it, then that is a joke I can laugh at. Let's take a look
at... but who are you to judge what that is? You, because everyone knows bisexuals are... they're really known for their quick wit. That's what they're known for. I love the lie. Just say it hurts my feelings. I wouldn't respect you. I would still think you're a silly Billy, but at least you'd be being honest if you just said it hurt your feelings. No, it's not good enough for me. That's the problem. Well, why do you care then? Poll? What are we polling? Are we polling how many of the gay chat? I could do but the problem is all of you guys are going to vote. If I say only the gays are allowed to vote, you'll just vote anyway. You have no respect. You have no respect for their autonomy. I can do it anyway. We can see. All right, chat. That's not cute. What even is that? All right, poll. Only bisexual can wait. Gays can answer. Are you bi? All right, there you go. If you're not gay, you're not allowed to. First of all, if you answer, you're admitting to being gay. So just I know they tell me everyone who answers the poll, right? So you're outing yourself. The Tilda handle, thanks to the $5. Leftists talk a lot without actually saying anything, hoping you disengage and concede. Yeah, I know. It's a way to fool midwits into thinking they're smart. Yeah, I know. It's classic. It comes from fucking school, where it's just like, this is a 500-word essay or whatever. I'm not judging you on the content of what you say. You just have to get your 500 words in or whatever. That's what it comes from. Anyway, there's no way... I don't know. I'm being trolled. I know I'm being trolled. I don't know what I expected. Actually, I told you what it was. I do. It's apparently everyone's bi. Over half of the gay chat members are apparently bisexual. Is it femboys? Is that why? That's why, isn't it? You guys need to cut that out. You need to cut that out. That femboy stuff is it's not real, chat. It's not real. Whatever you think is there is not real.
Get another joke,
anyway.
One that I wrote for Outpost Nowhere.
Big G, this is Brown, who does not get to give anyone shit over a name because she chose fucking Irene when she transitioned. Hey, Irene's a beautiful name.
Chuck isn't making fun of Brown.
Bro, that's not. We need to admire this. We need to admire this. Let's give it one more shot. This is his big joke. This is him showing he gets edgy jokes.
It doesn't take much thought to make a joke where the punchline is gay people. Am I right? If you can craft a joke about queer people that has actual thought and wit behind it, then that is a joke.
Okay, here's his thought and wit. Here's his proof. Here's our arbiter of jokes, right? This guy is the one who gets to decide what jokes are funny and which aren't, right? We're about to hear
I
it.
can laugh at. Let's take a look at another joke. One that I wrote for Outpost Nowhere.
Big G, this is Brown, who does not get to give anyone shit over a name because she chose fucking Irene when she transitioned. Hey, Irene's a beautiful name.
Chuck isn't making...
That's wit. Just saying, this person has a dumb name. They picked a dumb name for their trans name. That's wit. That's supposed that. Dude, it's comical. It's actually comical. How fucking... I couldn't have... If you asked me to write... Okay, Devin, you have to write a joke that makes lefties look bad or, whatever, bisexual people, whatever. But, left wing, I don't know. I don't even care. This guy look bad. I wouldn't have wrote a joke that bad. I wouldn't have. The joke wasn't... That wasn't even a joke. You're just saying Irene is a bad name. The implication is he's like, okay, this is a gay joke that's okay, or whatever, but that wasn't even a gay joke. It was a Irene is a bad name joke. And even then, you had to end it with, well, actually, it's not even a bad name. I think it's beautiful. This is pathetic. Genuinely pathetic.
Fun of Brown because she's trans. He doesn't just point at her and go, trans people, am I right?
It's not even a trans joke. The character just happens to be trans. The joke is that Irene is a bad name. That's what the joke was.
He's making fun of her for choosing a stupid name. The key to comedy about marginalized groups is to poke fun at certain aspects in a way that doesn't put them down or insult them. Let's take a look at another clip.
Now, on this team, they's on first, he's on second, and she's on third.
I want you to tell me the names of the players on this team.
I'm telling you, they's on first, he's on second, and she's on third.
You know the names?
Yes.
Then why did you say she?
Because that's her name.
S-H-E?
No, X-I, she. That's her name, she.
Pronoun jokes usually follow the pattern of, my pronouns are gay /
Dude, that's not even a... Dude, that's not even a pronoun joke. That's a extremely old, misunderstanding joke where it's, the joke is that their names sound like other words, and so the two guys get confused. That's an insanely old joke. And again, the worst part about this is the implication, or what he's trying to do is like, okay, here is a gay joke that's witty. You're allowed to do this one. But so far, none of the jokes have been about gay. The joke is not that they're gay. It just happens to include a gay person. This is so fucking stupid.
Sex, or something along those lines. This routine instead turns various pronouns into a game of wordplay. The routine itself is also a call to Who's on First, which is an all-time classic. The humor doesn't come from going, pronouns, am I right? It comes from a reimagining of a classic sketch combined with some witty wordplay. So,
no, it's not witty word. How is that witty wordplay? You're just fucking... you're just stealing an old joke and making it include gay people. That's all you're doing. The joke isn't about gay people. It's not even a different joke. It's the exact same joke, just including a gay person.
Compare. The show has plenty of funny moments that aren't based in edgy comedy. Things like the coagulator blood puns, Terry throwing the rock, and the lava bomb fiasco are genuinely well-written bits. The edgy comedy in the show is mostly relegated to one character, Hate Monger. I've been kind of talking around Hatemonger up to
I
this
love
point
him.
because
He's
I wanted
the
to
best
examine his
character,
characters thoroughly as
unsurprisingly.
possible. He is by far the most controversial aspect of the show and the subject of many online arguments. Hatemonger is a parody of a Space Marine chaplain.
if you're a bug
Chaplains
man
spend their
of
time
some
with their chapters
kind, he's
giving
kind of
sermons and preaching the
controversial.
word of the Emperor. Some chapters also have some more specialized roles for their chaplains. Blood Angels chaplains search for angels who are falling to the rage and commit them to the death company. The Wolf Priests of the Space Wolves serve as both chaplain and apothecary. Dark Angels
yes,
interrogator
G
chaplains
is a
are tasked with
Chinese
hunting
name,
heretic
yeah.
Dark Angels. Hatemonger seems to draw from the Black Templars version of a chaplain. The chaplains of the Black Templars are known for being the most devout chaplains in any of the Space Marine legions. They're like Eagles fans. While most Space Marine chapters look to the Emperor as a powerful guy who established himself as the leader of man, the Black Templars believe the Emperor to be a literal god. They have a reputation for being far more zealous than their cousins in other chapters. FlashKids has made 7 videos about Black Templars murdering furries, so I think it's reasonable to assume that the BTs are their favorite chapter. Hatemonger is an odd character because
probably.
he's played oddly straight in a way, and I don't mean in terms of his sexuality because that is a recurring punchline. I say that because he's one of the few parody characters where the traits he's parodying remain mostly unchanged. 40k chaplains are strict,
Bryce.
self-righteous, and act as spiritual leaders for their chapters. Black Templar chaplains, as I mentioned, are also known for being particularly hateful and zealous. Hatemonger doesn't seem to embody any sort of inversion or twist of those traits. Hatemonger is strict, he's self-righteous, and while he doesn't quite act as a spiritual leader,
That's 'cause
he's
it's
still
not a
strictly devoted
parody.
to the gospel of Space King.
This is what I'm
Hatemonger-
talking about, where you can't just state things, right? He still hasn't. His original premise was that the show is a parody, and he still hasn't proved that point. Just by saying this is similar to this does not make it a parody, right? So I assume all of that stuff we skipped and I kept saying was entirely pointless because he didn't explain it at all, was him trying to make the point that's like, okay, look at how all of these are a play on the 40k chapter, right? So like the blood guys are actually like these other blood guys from 40k, but they're different. Isn't that, it's parody, right? But all of a sudden the racist one isn't a parody. That's because none of them were parodies. It was inspired by. It's a show inspired by. They're stealing ideas, which I'm not saying that in the bad way. Everyone steals ideas, right? It's a show stealing ideas. In this time, it's more similar because they like it more. So they didn't find, I can't get into their head, but they decided not to change it.
His whole deal is, of course, that he hates aliens. All the characters in the show hate aliens, but his hatred takes on a far more fanatical and zealous approach to it. He also, interestingly, isn't a Star Defender.
Now, the more no-fun-allowed legions like Hatemongers think using alien materials at all is heretical.
If the Star Defenders are indeed Ultramarines, the poster children of the franchise, then Hatemonger could hypothetically be a Black Templar chaplain, a far more zealous and hateful soldier than other Psycho Warriors. The parody with Hatemonger doesn't come from taking existing traits and changing them, it comes from magnifying them to an absurd degree. Hate is his only trait. He has a PowerPoint presentation ready to go at all times about hate. He has a mace called the Hate Mace that can only be wielded by those pure of hate. He even gives sermons about how much he hates things. How many times can I say the word hate before it loses meaning? Speaking
that
of which,
chirp is me getting 5 prayer. When I go down to 5 prayer, that's like my warning. I set it up. Can you guess what bird it is? Chat, we're playing a game. Guess what bird that is. Do you know what bird call that is? I know. You don't, though. You don't. What bird do you think that is? I'll wait. Actually, I gotta pee. So while I pee, guess what bird that is. One person got it already. Damn, already? Oh, that's 2 people? They know. How do you know? I can't play it again. I could gain more prayer and then lose it again. But it's a dove. Isn't that fun? I didn't know doves sounded like that. I got to pee, though. So I'll be back. Anyway, I need to teleport to safety. And then, actually, I want to go here. All right, anyway. Pee time. Man, I'll just let this play. Fuck it.
Let's
Get
talk about
tortured.
their sermons. Hatemonger's sermons thus far have followed a pattern. Hatemonger will say something about aliens and how they're evil, he'll praise the glory of Space King, and then he will shift to what the video is really about. The first sermon Hatemonger gives is about a supposed offer FlashKids received to buy the show. YouTube indie animation shows like Hell of a Boss and Digital Circus have been bought by major networks, so I believe them when they say they had an offer. I also sympathize with them saying no and wanting to remain independent. Where my sympathy started to evaporate is what they followed it up with.
Now, how might we respond to this hate mace? We punish them, yes. We punish them with a hate mace enema. But no lube.
You see, this video isn't just a sermon. It is a video promoting their merch.
Here's the plan. For the final days of our merch sale, any piece of merch you buy to help fund our Space King efforts will trigger a gift-free emails to the network of them receiving the hate mace enema to show them Space King is not for sale because Space King has you. Also, if you think I'm joking, I'm not. We will send a gift to them every single time.
This is an aspect of Hatemonger that is actual parody. This is parody of various alt-right grifters and scam artists. For example, I'm sure everyone here is familiar with Alex Jones screaming out how the frogs are turning gay. However, what I'll wager you're less familiar with is the immediate aftermath of that clip. Hi there, slight correction to make. The clip I'm about to play actually didn't take place immediately after the gay frog thing. It was in a follow-up show he did. The point I'm trying to make here is
Are
that
you guys
Alex Jones
enjoying? I want to hear what he said, so we have to watch it twice. What? I know, I was gonna do that anyway.
We punish them, yes.
Alright, what,
The first sermon Hatemonger gives is about a supposed offer Flash gets received to buy the show. YouTube indie animation shows like Hell of a Boss and Digital Circus have been bought by major networks, so I believe them when they say they had an offer. I also sympathize with them saying no and wanting to remain independent. Where my sympathy started to evaporate is what they followed it up with.
How might we respond to this hate mace?
Yes.
We punish them, yes. We punish them with a hate mace enema. But no.
God, I fucking love that show. Dude, it's such a good fucking show.
You see, this video isn't just a sermon. It is a video promoting their merch.
Here's the plan. For the final days of our merch sale, any piece of merch you buy to help fund our Space King efforts will trigger a gift via emails to the network of them receiving the hate mace enema to show them Space King is not for sale because Space King has you. Also, if you think I'm joking, I'm not. We will send a gift to them every single time.
This is an aspect of Hatemonger that is
That's
actual
awesome.
parody. This is parody of various alt-right grifters and scam artists. For example, I'm sure—
No, I love just making shit up. You can't just make shit up. This is a parody. It's obviously a parody of it. Have you seen a fucking Flash Gets video? This is very obviously not a parody.
Everyone here is familiar with Alex Jones screaming out how the frogs are turning gay. However, what I'll wager you're less familiar with is the immediate aftermath of that clip. Hi there, slight correction to make. The clip I'm about to play actually didn't take place immediately after the gay frog thing.
Why'd you leave this in? What? All right, I lie. Okay. Super pro tip. If you're gonna lie, you don't immediately say, I lied. This is gonna be like, hey man, I know I just lied. I left in the lie though. What? Okay, pick one. Either lie and then don't admit it, or just cut it out. Don't lie and then admit you're lying. So fucking stupid. What? Who made this? How does this have 40,000 views?
It was in a follow-up show he did. The point I'm trying to make here is that Alex Jones creates problems for people to be scared of and then sells them the solution. In this case, he's selling water filters. I was also unable to find the clip itself, but I did find it on—
What the fuck? He's literally— I made it all up, by the way. Just make it up then. What? He's literally saying, I made this up. Okay, what? Why are you telling me? Why would you tell me that? What? Holy fuck, dude. By the way, I made it all up. Okay, thanks, thanks, guy. But I swear it's true, though. I swear it's true after I just told you I lied. That's actually insane. That's actually ridiculous.
Episode of Last Week Tonight, which is also where I realized my mistake. Original air date, July 31st, 2017.
Shocked by it, so I'm up here bashing it because I don't like gay people. I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay.
I don't.
We sell 5 different brands of the very best water filtration systems out there. They're amazing. They cut out 99.99% of the glyphosate.
Okay, yeah, but you've just admitted. Why are you still showing it though? You just admitted that these aren't connected at all. You're telling me these two clips. Also, this has nothing to do with Space King. Because he's not creating a problem and then selling you to the solution to it. They're just saying, buy our fucking merch because we're an independent animation and need money. What do you mean? This has nothing to do with each other. I hate this. I hate it, dude. I hate it.
The pesticides, the fluoride.
Your country, your family, your frogs. They are under attack and you can stop it.
Frogs? 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 Did you just say frogs? Frogs were under attack by my merch. By my merch. This is my merch. You buy my merch. We're under attack.
Giving me money. Space King is under attack by the greedy networks and executives, and you can save it by giving them money. Except it isn't under attack. They were always allowed to say no. An offer is just that, an offer. I don't know how much I believe them when they talk.
No, that's extremely clear. What do you? At no point do they lie. I hate him. It's literally a guy lying, then telling me to my face I'm lying to you. This is like 9D chess. This feels like like I'm being insulted from 900 different ways at the same time. He's like, I'm gonna lie to you. Then I'm gonna tell you I'm lying to you. And then I'm going to make shit up about these other people and you need to trust me. mind-baffling. It's over. It's over, dude. I hate him. This is like peak piece of shit behavior. Like, what do you mean? Obviously, they need money to make the show. You think the fucking animation comes from a goddamn tree? No, they're tricking you into buying the merch. They're tricking you. God damn.
A gif of Hatemonger violating.
Cinemas, thanks for the $20. Glad you're streaming content. Megaphyto, where's Pokovia? It's not good. It's not good. The problem is it's not good. I'm sure it's probably not a bad game, but it's definitely not for me. I'm not a white woman. I like games where like things happen. I like it when you can do stuff, and usually if there's like an enemy of some kind, that's preferable. I don't know. It's just not for me. It's like Animal Crossing. Nick said it was fucking what's it called? Coco Melon? Coco Melon for adults? I don't think I need Coco Melon. I'm not a big Coco Melon guy. Yeah, if you don't like Animal Crossing, it's definitely not for you.
The network with the hate mace, but if they did actually go through with it, that's kind of gross. Those network guys are just doing their jobs. You were never under any obligation to say yes. This wasn't a hostile takeover or some shit. Sending those gifts is just gross. Hatemonger's next sermon is...
Sending them gifts is just... Dude, it's a billion-dollar corporation. The emails just get instantly deleted. It's a joke. It's supposed to be funny. Why are you making a big deal out of this? Oh no, dude, what if some poor dude had to ignore an email? His life would be ruined. It would be ruined. If I got an email and I had to ignore it, it'd be over for me. It'd be over. Don't send me an email. I might have to ignore it, and I'll cry.
Is by far the most controversial one. I've alluded to it a few times already in this video. Hatemonger vs. Women came out after the third episode with the No Girls Allowed cold open. This sermon follows the pattern that the first one established. Hatemonger talks about a thing he hates, he talks about the Glorious Space King, and then he goes to a merch pitch.
Females, Earth, or girls have a few distinct physiological differences from real humans. Firstly, no skin sacs for globule insertion, proving the Space King made them inferior on purpose. This is how much, on average, females spend versus males. Is it wonder that the greedy money grubbers in charge distort things you love to cater to them? Which is why we must sell untold lunchboxes and garments. You're not canon.
Okay, oh boy. That last clip is hinting at some deep lore in the 40k community. I'm going to do my best to briefly
lore in the
summarize
40k.
it. So, the space...
Here, before this guy fucks up the joke, like, beyond repair, the joke is that Hatemonger is gay, and he hates all women because he's gay. That's the joke. I know, it's really complicated. It's really, big deal. The facts and figures were true, but that's the joke. That's what you're supposed to laugh at. It's funny. I don't know. It's not that fucking deep.
Springs in 40k, the Adeptus Astartes. It is
now,
established that...
if you want to go more in depth, I assume what he's going to go into is it is true that women spend way more than men. Like, way more. It's like 70%. I mean, whatever he said in the thing, I wasn't really paying attention. I'm sure that's the right stat. So obviously there's an incentive to cater toward women. The thing is, how much that applies is... women will also buy things for men. So it's like if you make something for men, you want to like cater it in a way that a woman would think it's for men, so they'll buy it for them. I don't know. It's weird marketing jargon, but that's not really the joke. The joke is just that he's gay. It's not very complicated.
All Astartes are men, with no exceptions. The female army is the Adeptus Sororitas. That's how it's always been in 40k. There is also a third army called the Custodes. The Custodes are like the Astartes, but better. The Emperor created them as his personal guards, and there are rumors he created them to replace the Astartes once he was done conquering the universe. Unlike the Astartes, which have canon reasoning established that they must all be boys, the Custodes have no such carve-outs. There was never any doctrine that said Custodes must all be men. Last year, Games Workshop put out a show called The Tides, which featured a female Custodes. This made the incels in 40k
Oh my god, not the incels.
I will spare you the particulars of the drama, but if you are familiar with the modern alt-right movement in video games, you can guess what the complaints were and why they were so upset. Many reactions to the female Custodes included claims that she wasn't canon and that they refused to acknowledge her. When Hatemonger says you're not canon before shooting the female Psycho Warrior, that is a direct reference to this drama. It's another direct parody of the alt-right, this time parodying reactions to the perceived presence of wokeness in media. Hatemonger vs. Women also touches on a point I referenced earlier, which I'm going to circle back to. The topic of Hatemonger sexuality has been a running gag throughout the show so far.
Why did Space King give us these creatures instead of endless boys?
How come you didn't get transcripts by her booth?
Oh, shit.
She's an alien.
Okay, so Hatemonger's gay, which means he'll be able to avoid
We're not gay. I just hate aliens.
Well, yeah, Koei's pointing out that, yeah, you know, he hates edgy jokes because they're mean, and then insults people by calling them incels. But I mean, as we know, no, incels aren't human. We've established that, right? That's what they believe. That's what I believe too. No. Yeah. So obviously that's a lie. Obviously, it's the same way you said, "Oh, I only like jokes that are witty, as long as the gay joke's witty." No, all it is I don't like jokes that make fun of me. That's what he's saying. I don't like jokes that make fun of me. If you make a joke that's making fun of me, you're a bad person and I hate you.
The cost of the unnamed network is turning space king fake and gay. Unit 102, isn't it weird that? What the fuck? I have no idea how I got there. Someone else says, huh, I thought you were gay. I'm not gay.
When I saw these jokes for the first time, I kind of rolled my eyes at them. I mentioned earlier how I don't like jokes where the punchline is just gay people. Am I right? And that's how these jokes read to me.
No, you don't like any jokes. Your example of joke was the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I don't want your opinion on what's funny or not.
However, after giving it some thought, I realized these also play into the theme of Psycho Warriors being children. When's the last time you heard someone use the word gay as an insult? Middle school, right? Maybe high school?
Today? Chat, just give me a number. I want days. Number in days. You can use 10,000 or whatever if it's been a long time. When is the last time you've heard gay as an insult? Just spam some numbers. You can do now. You can say today, every day, 0 hours, seconds, 0.1. Yeah, not counting this stream. You can't count this stream. It's a funny word. What do you want? It's a funny word. It's silly. It's silly.
The jokes on a surface level aren't good jokes, but they serve a wider purpose of characterizing the Psycho Warriors. A lesser show would make these jokes only...
I love they're not good jokes. They're not good jokes. Do you want... I need to memorize the time. We're at 35. Let's see what his definition of a good joke is. Just in case you forgot. I don't remember when this was. Was it in the beginning? I failed, chat. I failed you. It's important. This is important. It's someone tell me roughly where it maybe was. I don't see it. It was like the little fucking Master Chief guys. It was somewhere. Was it here? Is it in analysis? Intro. I'm a good content creator. I'm really good at this. I'm a professional. I've lost. It's not here. Whatever. You remember. It was 10 minutes back. Okay, so we're at 35, so it'd be around 25. I don't think that's true. I don't think it's true. I think you're lying to me. I think we give up. It was a good try. It was a good try.
Have them not tied to anything else. The implementation is what matters here, and it's what saves this from just being bad. The problem with Hatemonger and his sermons is that there is zero subtlety to any of his sermons. It's all presented at face value. I know I just spent 20 minutes explaining why Space King is all parody, but there is still a chance that the misogyny is being played completely straight. And
it is.
It's usually at this point in the conversation that someone will post...
First of all, the joke is... this pissed me off, because the joke is not... This isn't deep. You don't need a You don't need a media literacy license to figure it out. The joke is that a gay guy wouldn't care about women at all, right? He would, in fact, he might even hate them because he doesn't need anything from them because he likes men. So it's funny. It is funny to see a gay person complain about women. That's the joke. It's not, what do you mean there is no joke? It's just misogyny. I mean, it is just misogyny, but there is a joke there. It's not a complicated joke. It's not a deep joke. It's fart humor, basically, but that doesn't mean it can't be funny. You can't just say there's no joke.
It's that fucking quote about satire needing a clarity of purpose. I have seen this quote and others like it posted so many times in Grimdank. It's everywhere. It always turns into an argument over whether or not Flash Gits is making fun of the alt-right.
Okay, but it's not satire. It's obviously not satire.
One thing I almost never see brought up in these conversations is the topic of Flash Gits' previous body of work. Yes, there's the 7 videos of Black Templars murdering furries, but their channel goes deeper than that. The channel is over a decade old. There is plenty of stuff to look at. So let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look at Flash Gits' past body of work and what it can tell us about them today.
Hey, come on. We've all made mistakes. Nobody's perfect. What's important is that we're all a part of a legacy that stretches across generations of consoles. People still depend.
Oh, we still gonna fuck?
The Flash Kids channel was created in 2011. The channel gets its name from, that's right.
I do agree with what he's about to say. So there are a bunch of like Reddit people who love Space King for some reason, and I don't understand why. I think it's because they think it's satire, but it is definitely not satire. Flash Kids have always been ultra edgelords.
15 years ago. Fuck you, Grandpa. Flash Kids gets its name from a faction of orcs in 40k. I have reason to believe that Flash Kids has either deleted or hidden most of their old videos, but we're going to focus on the stuff that's still available. The oldest video on the channel, titled Inside GW, was published in July 2013.
Racist Mario's still... Oh, no, actually, he is right, but they haven't hidden it. YouTube has deleted, like, all their old shit. Fucking Racist Mario, the greatest... I don't know if any of you have seen Racist Mario. That was the most viewed YouTube video at one point. Is the greatest animation ever made. I mean... It was made by the gods for gods. And it's really funny. But it got deleted at some point and re-uploaded. So all their old stuff aren't hidden. YouTube's just deleted them because they were too funny. Too funny.
The video is a sketch depicting the boardroom at a fictional company clearly meant to be Games Workshop, the creators of Warhammer 40k. The short features executives acting deliberately vicious, cruel, and evil towards their employees and their customers. This short establishes a lot of patterns for Flash Kids that will be repeated in later videos. Over-the-top voice acting, violence as a punchline, and of course, slurs.
Yeah.
Oh, and how was that cease and desist coming for those Flash Kids animation?
That's right. Mr. Anime Nugget, thanks $5. Happy birthday, Lord Yiddishmeyer. That's me. Thank you.
The use of slurs is a common thread throughout all of Flash Kids' content. It does sort of get cleaned up in later videos, but it hasn't gone away. They aren't dropping F-slurs and N-words in videos anymore, but Space King still uses the R-word.
That's just because you're not allowed.
The video
they
that
would.
put Flash Kids on the map is a video called Racist Mario. At time of writing, it sits at 164 million.
Yes, that's the re-upload, by the way. That's the fucking re-upload. It got deleted, and that's why she's wearing a burqa. Racist Mario, dude. That's the greatest.
All the rest of the videos.
Greatest video ever made.
If you were a child on YouTube at this point in time, you've seen Racist Mario. This shit was everywhere. Racist Mario is also where my personal history with Flash Kids starts. I was in 6th grade at the time, and I remember being introduced to Racist Mario by someone at summer camp. Being a little shit child, I thought it was the funniest.
Yeah. Hey, you know, given the lore we know about this guy, what do you think happened at that summer camp? I don't think anything good. I don't think anything good happened at that summer camp. I think if we knew what happened at that summer camp, we might be a little nicer to him. I think we might be a little nicer if we knew what happened.
Thing the world. Nowadays...
Now listen here, mister. I don't mean no trouble. Get on the console. What's up? I doesn't even have my own console. We don't got that on now.
I fucking love Racist Mario, dude. Oh, shit.
Luigi! Coming for you.
Racist Mario continues the Flash Kid style of violence as a punchline, over-the-top voice acting, and at least one slur per video. This video also adds racist caricatures to the mix in the form of Hood Knuckles. The video ends with Kratos showing
Well, because you get it. The joke is, you see, the joke is, it's funny. You understand? I don't think it needs to be explained. This is why stupid humor is good. Is I don't need a 20-paragraph essay explaining why I should be laughing at a joke. It's just funny because it's stupid.
Beating the shit out of a giant Mario, and then driving off with a naked Peach and Daisy riding on his back.
Yeah, that's
Female
fucking
nudity
awesome.
is another thing Flash Kids uses as a punchline in their content, the same way they use violence as one. If I remember correctly, the original thumbnail also used to be a lot more horny before I guess they got yelled at by YouTube and had to put Peach in a burqa. Next, we have a video called Halo Party. Halo Party is a birthday celebration for Halo 2, where Halo 4 gets blackout drunk and crashes the party. The video is mostly just meta references to how bad the 343 games are, but there is one thing that sticks out to me. I mentioned before that female nudity is a common punchline for Flash Kids, but something else worth mentioning is just how many sexual assault jokes get made against male characters. Because, as we all know, sexual assault is only funny when it happens to a man.
It's true, though. I've said this before. I was talking to Nick. I'm not saying it's good. Obviously, it's bad. You should not do this. It's not nice. But ass rape, it is funnier than regular. I'm not saying it is funny. I'm just saying if you had to choose between one or the other and you had to say which is funnier, one's funnier than the other. One's definitely funnier than the other. There's a reason why prison rape jokes have been going on forever. It's because it's funny. Bad things are funny. What makes them funny is that it's horrible. It's just how it is. I'm not saying it even is. Let's just say it's not funny. Let's all agree that it's not funny. You know, you're not allowed to make a drop the soap joke. No one's ever made those before. Not in 100 years has anyone made a drop the soap joke. Let's say you're not allowed to make those jokes. But if you just had to pick which was funnier, not saying either's funny, but just there's a scale of not funny and one is more not funny than the other, I think I could tell you which is more not funny. I'm just saying. Anyway.
The opening scene has these two elites pin Halo 4 to the ground and explain in very graphic detail what they're going to do to him.
Now you listen here, motherfucker. I used to have a little brother, and you killed him. You killed him and you teabagged his body. You made him your bitch. Now I'm gonna make you my bitch.
Whenever Flash Kids tries to make sex jokes in their early videos, the punchline of the joke is almost always some form of abuse. It was in Racist Mario 2, where it's implied Palpatine is about to assault Anakin. When I was a child, I thought this was funny because the elite said the fuck word, and the fuck word is the funny bad word my parents don't like.
That's
I didn't
true.
understand what
That
he was
word
saying
is
or
funny
what the
too.
implication was.
That word's
now
also
that I do
funny.
understand it, I think it's fucking gross. We see echoes of this kind of humor in Space King with the Hate Mace enema. Granted, the enema isn't as drawn out and uncomfortable, but it's just as gross. The next two videos we're going to look...
Homie, I don't care what you think is gross, though. Well, the thing is, gross is also funny. Like, there's a reason disgust and humor are hand in hand. They're always hand in hand. There's a reason why poop jokes, fart jokes, burp jokes, those has existed forever. Saying, that's not a joke because it's gross. It's gross. What do you mean? Jokes are gross. They're supposed to be gross. They don't all have to be gross. But it's certainly an aspect of humor that if it was gone, it'd be a worse world, and you'd be getting rid of some of the greatest comedies of all time if you didn't allow those jokes. Just because you are disgusting. I think you are disgusting. You as a human, I find disgusting. Isn't that worse? Isn't that worse?
Are the console wars. These two videos seek to be a meta commentary on the feud between the Xbox One and the PS4, with the second video making the addition of PC. The first video starts with an Xbox boat sailing after a PS4 boat with characters representing both Microsoft and Sony at the helm. 3 guesses what Sony sounds like in this.
Stealing our fanboys! Destroy the round eyes!
Jesus Christ. While I was on the internet as a child at this point, I didn't have social media and all my content came from YouTube. I also didn't really have a side in the console wars. I played mobile games on my tablet and I had a Wii I played Lego Star Wars on. I have no concept of what the console wars were actually like, and I wouldn't have been able to understand.
All right, have you guys figured out this guy's autistic yet? I'm just wondering.
And if I was exposed to it. So with that in mind, I'm going to ignore the broader commentary on the console wars these videos make and focus on what I can identify myself. The racist caricatures are back, with the PS4s all being Japanese soldiers speaking in the typical white man Asian voice. There's also our one slur.
White man Asian? What do you mean? The Japanese talk like this all of the time. I have met a Japanese man, and he said, "Oh, I'm gay." Oh, yeah, can I do it? Oh, I'm gay. Oh, mate, I am gay. That's what they say. If you ever meet a Japanese guy, that's how they open every conversation. They're like, "Oh, hello, white man. Oh, I'm gay." That's what they say. They just say that. I don't know why.
Video game characters are singing a sea shanty.
Let's throw down, come at me, bro. I'll fuck you up and your mom's a hoe. Don't be a guns are just for show.
It's funny because they rhyme.
The female nudity punchline continues in this scene with the presence of Lara Croft. You get it, guys? She's topless because everyone else is topless. Her boobs are out. Right, guys? She's also in the thumbnail, again, wearing the burqa. Lara Croft doesn't even play a significant role in the video. She's only there for boobs and for the thumbnail. No other reason. The video also ends with yet another child sexual assault joke. It's revealed that the whole video was actually a story being told by an old man to a child. I will not be playing any footage.
That's not supposed to be
from the scene because, again, it's fucking gross.
No.
He gropes the kid when he finishes the story, and the video ends with him telling the viewer to click on.
Dude, something happened to that camp, dude. That summer camp he's not telling us about, something happened. Something real bad happened to that summer camp. I mean, he's that obese creature, you know, that's supposed to be a child, right? It's clearly supposed. Flash Kids has made this joke 100 times. It's an adult man acting like a child because that's who they're making fun of, is people like you, Master Chief guy, Tismo man children. But the point is, something happened to that camp, and I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. It shouldn't have happened to you. I don't think it should have happened. But you can't take it out on indie animation. That's not very nice.
His penis. The YouTube end screen then comes up with the recommended video right over his crotch. Again, fucking gross. The second console war video is a response to the comments on the first, where hundreds of people swarmed the video to claim that PC would kill them both. The video starts in the middle of the battle where Microsoft and Sony are fighting, before a giant-ass PC comes out of nowhere and screams at everyone.
Halo uncharted backwards compatibility! Superior Japanese engineering! Ha 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 ha! Dirty console gaming peasants!
Villas, thanks for the 20-something. Dude's taking it.
Peasants, I bring news!
Dude's taking it in the A55, but joke is gross. It's icky. It's icky. It's icky and gross.
I have no reference for what the console wars were actually like. For all I know,
I don't remember the actual joke. It probably is gross, but gross can be funny.
Oh, it tastes so good,
He didn't play the joke though, so I didn't know if I was supposed to laugh.
Dirty only 64 gigs of RAM, peasant. I have 128 gigs of RAM. Join me and ascend to godhood, for you are weak and I am mighty. Yeah, well, you're a fucking... Yeah, well, I'm superior, that's all. You just gotta know it.
The next video we're looking at is the second most popular video on the channel at 40 million views. Transformers is a video where Megatron becomes a trans woman. The plot of the video is as follows. The Autobots and Decepticons are in the middle of a battle when Megatron punches... who is this? I was never a Transformers kid. I only watched this video because it was Flash Kids. Anyway, Megatron punches the Lady Transformer and everyone gets angry at him for
fucking, this video got the stream age restricted. We're age restricted. No! They got the fucking stream age restricted. I'm sure it was the peach titties. They got the stream. Fucking Flash Gits is too based. They're just too based. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate. They got us, dude. They got us.
Oh, what the fuck, Megatron? You can't hit a girl.
What? Why
Oh, you got
not?
to hear
You're
my little
shooting
bird
me.
call again.
Wasn't a very feminist thing to do, Megatron.
It's 2016, Megatron. Don't you read the internet?
Oh no, dude. 2016 was 10 years ago.
Megatron then spends
Chat.
about 30 seconds in front of a computer reading feminist
years
literature
ago.
before turning himself into a woman. The rest of the video is about what you'd expect for a comedy cartoon on YouTube in 2016 made by two edgelords about feminism. It's Gamergate bullshit all the way down.
Oh my god, not Gamergate bullshit all the way down.
Megatron? Starscream, you've objectified me for the last time. Prime, come out and
Dude,
face
the giant
me.
jiggling metal boobs is so fucking funny.
Gee, fellas, I don't want to be
So
on the wrong side of
fucking
history here.
stupid.
Yeah, Grimlock don't want to be a bad person. Oh, what? Everyone wants to be a Decepticon now? Come on, guys. It's just Megatron with tits.
Wow, really, Optimus? Okay.
No, that's not what I meant.
But hey, there's no slur in this video. That's progress. Sort of. Our next video is the last Flash Kids video I saw before falling off from them, and I'm just gonna let this one speak for itself.
Bro, first off, how is this guy not fallen off yet? Are you sure? Like, what do you mean? This is it, you got this far? You got this far, and now you're like, hey, wait, I don't know. These aren't really. These are kind of mean. They're a little too silly.
Ah, yeah, the Pokemon, they are here.
I was super into Pokemon Go when this came out, but I am also Jewish. This was one of the few videos.
Huh. You don't say. You don't say. Look, I am the superior Jewish man, I believe. I believe if we had to vote, I think I'd be the better one, I think. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
Where I was well aware of what they were referencing. I didn't realize it the first few times I watched it, but once I realized this was a Holocaust thing, it deeply upset me. This was the point when I stopped watching Flash Kids altogether, and instead donated all my time to a completely unproblematic YouTuber who would never ever turn out to be a bad person ever.
Have you guys figured out this guy's autistic yet? I don't know if by now you figured it out, but I don't know how many hints you need. If you still need any more, it might be over.
In case it wasn't clear enough,
I don't know who that is. I just see Minecraft, and I'm like, oh man, I was not ready for that reveal, dude. I wasn't ready for
Flash
it.
Kids used to be pretty fucking awful. The
Oh, it's
edgelord humor,
Roblox?
constant
I don't know,
slurs,
same
transphobia,
thing.
Gamergate shit, and sexual assault jokes were rampant, and none of it has aged well. But what about their more recent
aged
stuff?
beautiful.
Elon Musk and Joe
Even
Rogan
better.
Destroy Twitter came across my feed a couple years after the PokeCost video, and I was curious if Flash Kids was any better than they were the last time I watched them.
Hey. Bro, at this point, he's watched nearly every single one of their videos. What are you talking about? What lie are you trying to peddle here that's like, I fell off him. You've seen like every video. What are you talking about?
Hey, quiet, Marshall. Not while we're at Chili's. Don't make me get the shot collar. I warned you.
Everyone! I knew your wishes to please.
Oh, I got a rune kite shield.
Huh?
I think Joe Rogan can be really mean.
True.
I don't care how right
society is about women's sports. This part
It is this is before Hassan, too.
What do you mean by that?
Huh? What?
That last part.
I'm maybe thinking about buying
No,
Twitter,
show the rest of the joke.
Which means
You
I'm
coward.
in charge.
Let's see how you like not having a tongue.
Marshall, no.
But father, he is a libtard soy-cock beta male.
I know. He probably doesn't even take Alpha Brain. But you don't silence people you disagree with.
Your words ring hollow, deceiver. You silenced me the first opportunity you got.
You're right. But a tongue for a tongue will make the whole world mute.
Are you ready for your birthday present?
My birthday
That
present?
doesn't sound so
You
bad.
didn't think
now
I
that
forgot,
say
did
it.
you?
Make the whole world mute.
Surprise! Why do you think I'm maybe gonna buy Twitter, Joey?
I'm not saying that.
Well, why not? It's your favorite word.
Are you insane?
I mean, as an African myself, I find it quite hurtful, but it's your birthday, Joe. You go ahead and say it. I won't mind.
The video is about free speech on the internet. It isn't
What do
great.
you, how, dude? Come on, dude. That wasn't even that. That wasn't really an edgy joke. If anything, that's making fun of Joe Rogan. I mean, like, come, dude. How much of a pussy can you be?
But it
Man,
isn't
come
terrible
on.
either. It's definitely an improvement over the days of racist caricatures and random boobies.
Yeah.
Regardless, I encourage you to watch it yourself and form your own opinion on it. I encourage you to do that with all of these. Space King definitely has some pretty low moments, but it's far more reined in than the early days.
Bro, the video's almost over, and how much of this was even talking about Space King and not just explaining things that happened? Like, there was no analysis of Space King at all. But this part, hate monger, he calls hate monger racist, basically. That's it. The whole rest of this video had nothing to do with anything.
The offensive comedy in Space King isn't great, but it isn't the worst thing in the world either, especially when compared to their
This is an
previous work.
hour long, by the way.
However, they still attract some pretty awful people, and that is by design.
Secondly, they contain a pressurized nutrient reactor inside their stomachs that can grow new humans. How do the new humans get there, you ask? Well, I don't know.
Hatemonger sermons serve as merch advertisements, but the mainline episodes also have end-roll ads featuring messages directly from Tom and Dawn themselves. These are mostly just more merch ads and promotions for their Patreon. Most of the later end-roll ads have been fairly benign, but the first one is a little...
Tired of all your media being filled with the lamest shit possible?
Want a show that doesn't hate your male power fantasies but embraces them?
There's plenty of independent animation targeted at mentally ill teenage girls.
But what about mentally ill teenage boys?
And 30-year-old men. Don't we matter too?
The end-roll ad for the first episode makes it clear that Flash Gets is positioning themselves as anti-woke creators without using the words anti-woke.
Dude, that's not even... I love... The implication here is you're not allowed to make a show for men. You're not allowed. You cannot make a show for men. That's not allowed. Even implying such a thing is wrong. Come on, dog. Come on. Come on.
I don't have the time or energy to dissect the modern alt-right movement in media and video games.
Oh,
I
yes.
encourage you to seek out other videos
Yeah, dude, given how long it took you to do this, it'd take you 500 fucking years.
on the topic. Sean has a great one about Sailor Blade. But the things that Tom and Dawn say in this video is absolutely reminiscent of the anti-woke crowd's talking points. This ad is meant to court a specific audience of straight men who are angry at woke.
What the fuck? It's meant to court an audience of straight men? That's illegal. You're not allowed to do that. They're not allowed to enjoy anything. If you're a straight man, you have to watch fucking, I don't know, a Polly Pocket with your wife or something. You don't have one of those. So you have to watch Steven Universe on loop so you can learn what it is to be a gay obese child. I don't know.
And want to give their money to something that will validate their views. It's one thing if Hatemonger parody.
It's not even validating. Again, he's inputting these things because he's a piece of shit. It's just something for them. You're not allowed to like something that's specifically made for you. You're not allowed to have something that's specifically made for you. All the time, you guys are complaining how there's not enough stuff for made for you, but we're not allowed to have anything that's specifically made for us. Come on. Come on. Give me one. Give me one. I just want one. Just one. I don't even need two. I want one.
These alt-right talking points because he obviously isn't real. We are able to draw that line. Tom and Dawn are real. They are playing this fully straight. They
Yes,
want
obviously.
the more extreme elements
It
of
is
the
an
40s.
advertisement. They're advertising to their audience. They're saying this is a show for like people who think like a teenage boy, who think the things that you thought as a teenager were cool because they were cool. That's who it's for. And if that's not for you, that's fine. There are 900,000 other shows for you, you know?
Hey fandom, browsing the Space King subreddit, you can find plenty of examples of this. The first is this tweet from someone who's upset with the Custodes drama I mentioned earlier. Put your hard-earned cash into franchises that respect you as a fan. Give you
40K fans are going... Wait, 40K fans are going to Space King. The whole no girls allowed thing actually did gain the show popularity. I would advertise everyone who's upset by the female custodians to put your hard-earned cash into franchises that respect you as a fan, like Space King and Flash Gets. Yeah. Yeah, what do you mean? Yeah, it's true. Just put your money into something that is for you. If it's not made for you, buy something else. You know, why would you put your money towards something that's not even for you anymore? That's just logical. It doesn't matter if you're a straight white man, if you're gay, if you're one of my chat members who's apparently into femboys and foodies or whatever. Stop doing that. At the very least, you should support the things that are made for you. I mean, come on, that's just logic. He does this. The person who's making this video does this. You know he's not going to give Space King money because it's not for him.
Your money to Flash Gets because Flash Gets will never betray you by putting a woman in your media. And shout out to this guy who clearly gets why this is a problem. Don't support something because you hate something else. Support it because you like it. A common tradition in—
What do you mean? That's what they're doing. That is what people are doing, you fuck.
Warhammer 40k is the homebrew chapter. You can paint your minis whatever colors you want, and you are allowed to write whatever lore you want for them. Space King follows this by making a fucking KKK psycho warrior.
Who is this? Captain Jack Chud from the White Crusaders.
I don't care if this is a joke or not. You do not make something like this without being a little racist yourself. I do not believe in the concept of separating the art from the artist. Art is by nature a deeply personal thing.
Yeah,
Fan
they
art
didn't
especially
make
because
this,
it's taking
though.
something you like and adding a piece of yourself
out.
to it. So what do you think this says about the person who made it? This next one is kind of a small thing, but
Admittedly, the creators of Space King did not make that, right? And I'm sure there are fans of whatever you're a fan of that have done bad things. And you may argue that is really funny and really cool, and whoever made that is awesome, right? You might argue that. Anyway.
I want to include it anyway. A few days ago, I saw this post. It's a fan theory about how Space King is missing because he is on a quest to understand women, to see how they can fit into his armies. That is fucking hilarious. It's an incredible fan theory.
Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, it's so funny when the show agrees with me. Isn't that so funny? It's a joke, you know. It's a joke when the show agrees with me. That's when it's a joke. That's not fun. What do you think? What does this guy think a joke is?
It's up there with shit like the Viltrumites are like this because they're all virgins. It's incredible.
Yeah.
Go into the comment
dude,
section.
I hate it. I hate it so how
formulaic
formulaic these people
brainwashed
are.
by the media to only like hot guys. That is such a non sequitur. What the fuck? This guy just wants to complain about why nobody wants to date him. By Space King's great golden balls. What the fuck are you talking?
I have a hypothesis on why women don't want average men, medium ugly. Subconsciously, they want to be conditioned to view.
Gigabout.
This has nothing
look
to do
at
with Space
Has-Been
King.
Hotel. It's so cringe. It's made for girls. Now look at Space King. Space King isn't like Has-Been. It's made
true,
for men.
though.
There's
It's
guns
true,
and
though.
boobs and giant
What, you
necks
have to
and shit.
lie?
None of
What,
those
you want
cringy
lies in your
feelings that
media?
Girls have. We can argue all day about artistic intent and whether or not Flash Gets is actually right-wing, but the fact remains that this is the audience they have built for themselves.
At the very
Whether
least,
Tom and
they're
Don know about,
edgelords.
understand, or even like it, this is the fruit of their labor. This is over 15 years of offensive comedy coming home to roost.
3 jokes. That's what you have to show. Well, okay, no. Two jokes and a tweet telling people to support media that is made for them. That's your big expose. Incredible.
Coalescing into the Space King community. No matter how much they have toned things down since the early days, it will not go away. There is, however, one thing that sets Space King apart. There are plenty of shows like The New Norm and Mr. Bircham that pitch themselves as anti-woke adult comedy shows. What makes Space King different from them is that it's good. That's not a joke. For all the problems I take with the show, it is still a good show. Tom and Don are competent storytellers with genuine comedic chops. Space King also has actual production value to it, unlike those shows I just mentioned.
It's not my birth, it's my birth.
What's that? Progress. It's the new norm.
At this point, there was an idea forming in my mind. If Flash Gets has genuine comedic chops, then do they really need the edgelord humor? What does a Space King episode look like without offensive humor? I had this
shit. It looks like shit. That's what it looks like.
Whole idea where I would end the video issuing a challenge to Flash Gets, where I would challenge them to make a video without—
Oh yeah, dude, that is the gayest shit I've ever heard. Here you go. There's your counter for gay used as an insult today. I issue you a challenge to make what I want. Oh, incredible. Here, I have a challenge for you. Give me $100. Just a challenge. It's a challenge. Give me $20. If you really stand by your principles and you think you're good, give me $20. my God.
Edgy comedy in it. I never expected it would reach them given my channel size, but I thought it would have been a fun idea. Let the whole world see what happens.
You know, I'm starting to see how this video got 40,000 views, but I'm sure it's a
when Flash
coincidence.
strips away all the edgy jokes and misogyny. The thing is, they already did that. They already made a clean Space King episode.
Kingsmith?
Kingsmith is the holiday episode of Space King. At time of writing, it is the newest episode of the show. The episode keeps
Does it really have nothing edgy in it?
At a bunch
I don't
of classic
know. I don't
holiday
remember.
movies. The episode opens with Chestnut finding a strange set of globules in
What do you
storage.
mean? Wait a second. They have the part where it's like, what if we're the bad guys, and then they kill the dude? That's an edgy joke. All right.
He puts the
Is he
globules
just
in
gonna
the
ignore
host.
that
The
part?
psycho warrior named Rudolph is reborn, voiced by Zach Hadel from Smiling Friends.
Welcome back. Merry Kingsmas. Kingsmas? What's that? What? You haven't heard of Kingsmas? It's where we celebrate the birth of Space King by delivering lots of bombs to heretics and non-believers all over the galaxy.
204
Well, I've always wanted to be
birds.
part of something bigger than myself, and I do love Space King.
Rudolph has something fucked up with his face, which causes Chestnut to tell him to keep his faceplate down at all times. Chestnut then takes him to meet the rest of the Legion, where the Legion's war priest is holding tryouts for something called the Slay Team.
Welcome to my Psycho Games, where we see who makes the Slay Team to firebomb
Oh, dude,
heretics.
I didn't even fucking notice that. Yeah, Zach Hadel from Smiling Friends. Dude, that's so fuck. But it's true, though. I bet you more people know them now for Smiling Friends than they do from Psychic Pebbles. Know him. Which is crazy to me. Look, so, that first episode of Smiling Friends is really good. In the first season, still pretty good. And the second season's not bad. But, I don't know. Smiling Friends it definitely went downhill after the first episode. And so him only being known for that now is really depressing. Very, very depressing.
On Kingsmas Eve.
Rudolph aces each of the trials with ease and earns the respect of the Legion. Bryce catches on that Chestnut is making Rudolph keep his grill closed, and he starts
Wait, you're not
going to
say what the trials
Legion
are?
gets in on it,
Because
chanting
it
for
might
Rudolph to
go
open his
against
grill.
your point?
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Everyone freaks the fuck out. They accuse Rudolph of
I
being
like
an
I said,
abomination.
I don't think
The war
Smiling
priest
Friends
bans
is
Rudolph from the
bad.
Slay Team.
But,
Rudolph gets upset. He runs away, steals a shuttle, and leaves.
Rudolph, wait, stop! Don't go! There's a space storm coming!
I'm a freak! There's my Space King with his hideous nose!
You're not a freak!
Then why'd you make me cover up?
While floating out in the vastness of space, Rudolph staples the eye on his nose shut. He then bumps into another psycho warrior named Hermie.
You don't want to be caught with me. I'm a misfit. You'll get in trouble.
Well, I'm a bit of a misfit myself.
No, I mean I'm really a misfit. See this black X over my Legion symbol? It means I've been banished.
Hermie's reason for being a misfit is that he wants to fuck aliens.
Yeah, I know, the
He was
string
thrown
is
out of his Legion because of this.
brutal.
Hermie
Brutal.
tells Rudolph about a rumor he heard called the Planet of Misfit Psycho Warriors, a place where everyone can be themselves and you can fuck as many aliens as you want. Rudolph and Hermie then get pursued by this testicle-looking ass thing until they find Yukon, who wants the testicle monster's teeth so he can sell them for money.
You use this as bait to make money? What's your problem?
I'm a capitalist.
What's that mean?
It means I don't believe in anything.
Yukon also tells them that Rudolph's nose is psychic, and that's the reason the testicle monster was attracted to them. He
All
also
right, we're
says
just
Rudolph
gonna
can
keep
use his psychic
explaining
nose
the
to find the
episode.
planet of misfit psycho warriors. We then cut back to the Star Defenders, where the squad is painting bombs like their gingerbread houses. Chestnut, furious with how everyone reacted towards Rudolph,
Wait, show
explodes
fucking
on his
hate mongers
teammates.
bomb.
I thought the spirit
Show
of Kingsmas
fucking
was about
hate mongers
identifying
bomb,
heretics,
you
hunting
pussy.
them down and setting them on fire. Well, who was
Fuck.
the best
You'd
of us
almost
at
see
that?
it.
Who was maybe the best
No, I think you just see
we've
heretics.
ever seen? But we
They
ran him
didn't
off
show him
because he wasn't
painting it.
normal. Well, none of you are exactly normal either. Captain's a psycho, Bryce is a schizo, and Hatemonger has a weird dick.
Censored by YouTube.
But we didn't drive him off.
After an ad break for the Kingsmas merch, Rudolph, Hermie, and Yukon find themselves at the
Is he just going to explain the episode? You have to make a point, dude. You can't just state sky is blue, grass is green, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, but what does this mean?
Imagine that most of the show was written by Tom and Don themselves.
What?
Hey, yeah. How'd you find us
All
anyway?
right, here's that.
Oh,
So if you don't
turns out
know,
my
it's
nose is
literally
psychic.
just Rudolph
And
the
Hatemonger
Red-Nosed
has some
Reindeer.
very loud
They made
ideas,
a
some very
parody of
disgusting,
Rudolph
very
the
loud
Red-Nosed
ideas.
Reindeer.
This
They
episode
have
is
done
a
this like 7 times. They're obsessed with that show or movie for some reason. They really like it.
very touching story about learning to accept yourself for who you are and about finding your own community.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting him to do, because I was expecting him to make the point to be like, look, they're anti-capitalist, showing they're not, you know, right-wing edgelords or whatever. Except they've openly said, you know, they do director's commentary or whatever, that's not meant what that was supposed to be. It was like, you know, it wasn't making fun of capitalism. It was making fun of libertarian pedophile people.
The squad also learns a lesson about treating people poorly just because they're different. The episode is also mostly absent of any offensive humor. There's a few bits about Hatemonger being Hatemonger, but for the most part, the episode's humor is relatively clean compared to the rest of the show. I really want to know who wrote this. Who wrote this episode? Who did?
What do you mean that? This is what I'm talking about. Where this is, you know, I'm not going to say what kind of person he is, but they're lies. He went through all of that lore of Flash Kids. He's seen every one of their videos. They've done a parody of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer like 3 times. You know it's them. They're obsessed with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's like their favorite thing. I don't know why, but it is.
Who is responsible for this? No, seriously. Who wrote this? Space King doesn't credit writers in any of its episodes. The end credits are a list of patrons. And
it's them, you piece of shit. They've done this like 5 times.
Voice actors listed. There are no writing credits. I can imagine that most of the show was written by Tom and Don themselves, but this episode is so different that it makes me think it was written by someone.
No, it's not. It's not different at all. They've literally done it before already. Twice, 3, maybe even 4 times. You lying piece of shit, dude.
Now, if it was written by Tom and Don, then that's great. It's proof that they don't need to lean on edgy comedy to write good jokes or stories. They are perfectly competent, dare I say excellent, creatives.
Oh, yeah. When they make specifically what I want, they're
Episodes
excellent.
2 and 3 both ended with self-deprecating jokes against the main characters of their episodes. Chestnut is able to kill the Broodmother with the hate mace because he hates himself so much that the mace considers his self-hatred to be pure of hate. Bryce doesn't get everyone out of the prison by using his skills as an imaginator. He calls command to bail them out. Bryce tries to take the fall for his captain's idea of sneaking out, and the captain repays him by trying to replace him with Terry. 40K as a setting is interesting because it is stagnant. The Imperium is never allowed to fix its problems. It's about a calcified, broken system and the acts of heroism that can triumph under that system.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's what it's actually
about.
about.
More powerful Space Marines, but we will never see the Inquisition take the stick out of their ass. We will never see the Emperor rise from the throne. We will never
only
see a day where the
Don
galaxy
is
lives in
obsessed
peace.
with it, yeah.
Because at its core, 40K is about stagnation. Space King is about stagnation in much the same way. None of the characters are allowed to meaningfully grow or expand. Chestnut doesn't gain self-confidence. Bryce doesn't
Dude, this
become
is
a
this
better
media
imaginator.
literacy. The show is about expressly what the creators have said it's not about.
They've always done. Rudolph has an opportunity to learn something. A space storm knocks out the Legion's navigation systems. The War Priest says that because of this, Kingsman's will have to be cancelled. Rudolph's psychic nose can lead them through the storm. If he does, he will lead them to the planet of misfit psycho warriors so his Legion can blow it up. He has a chance to either side with the brothers who rejected him or stay with the new family he's built for himself.
No, you know what? I love Space Cake! I love Space Cake!
Rudolph doesn't get to finish his growth. He doesn't get to build a new family. He stays with Space King.
You know, they've literally said why they do that is just because it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. It's not this big, Space King's about stagnation and blah, 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 all this gay stuff I want it to be about. No, it's just, it's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, so he has to be with Santa. That's how the story goes.
Stagnant. This is the ultimate parody that lies at the heart of the show. Nothing gets to change or grow. Nobody gets to learn anything. Everything must be the same.
Wrong.
When it comes to the core components of the show, like writing, production value, and comedy, the show is pretty good. Ultimately, the final test is how comfortable you feel with supporting Flash Kids given
it's
their
not
past
that he
work.
didn't
Racist
grow,
Mario
he just
and
didn't grow
Transformers
into
aren't
what
going
you
away, and
wanted.
we can see echoes of that stuff in Space King. They're also deliberately trying to court an audience with the alt-right. I do think the show is good, but I also think it can be better.
It's the alt-right, dude. It's the alt-right. If you're even slightly more right-wing than the most left-wing person on the planet, then you're the alt-right. Every time.
What the?
It's not that deep, dog.
Nice. I just got emailed a gif of me being violated with the hate mace. Thank you all for watching. Thank you to my subscribers on Patreon. Remember to like, subscribe, and hype the video, and have an...
Terrible video. Terrible, terrible video. And of course, none of these. I love that this one at the top comments. Zach Hadel from Smiling Friends. Yeah, that's fucking criminal, dude. Criminal. That was bad. That was bad. I almost wish we watched the bi monkey who goes the whole time. I almost wish we watched that. That was really bad. That was really fucking bad. I've killed how many of the birds, dude? How many of these fucking birds have I killed? Just drop the thing I want, please. Please. What am I at? 214 burbs. Pain. Anyway, what do you think, chat? Did you have fun? It could have been an email. I agree. 90% of that video was describing an episode of a TV show. Just describing episodes and then giving 40K lore that it was inspired by. That was 90% of the video. That was bad. I regret watching that. Now we watch the Nintendo guy? No. It's 6. It is the end of stream. What did I level up? Oh, I leveled up my HP. What did I get from HP? I can now do a ring of some kind. It disappeared. I have 75 HP. That's a lot. It's a big number. It's all so tiresome. It is. I really didn't expect the plot twist, dude. I didn't expect the plot twist. Anyway, happy birthday to me. I hope the stream wasn't too painful for you guys. It was pretty bad for me. That was not my game. And this is not my this was not my video. Not my game, and then not my video. I kind of wish we watched more Brock. Brock rizzing up the Rock gym leader from Gen 7. That would have been cool. Does he get married to her in the end? That would be nice. I would enjoy that. Because Brock is probably my favorite Pokemon character. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And he deserved a woman in the end. He deserved one. He did so much. He did so much for everyone, and yet he got nothing. He got nothing. Every woman hated him for no reason. Anyway, that's probably the end of stream. I have to pee. And peeing is good. Anyway, bye, chat. Bye.